Feel, No Jumper family, you back again. Hump day.
Come on. Middle of the week shit.
Middle
Stuff.
of the week shit.
I don't want to cuss
Ish.
too fast.
Another episode
Middle
of the
week
news,
ish.
man.
We out here with it. What up?
What's the deal? Hey, we got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot
today.
to talk about, Rick.
We got a lot to talk about today. Obviously, it would be nice if Moose is here, but I know Moose is a diligent podcaster and he's got us in one of his ears on the way here.
He'll be here soon.
Come on, dog. We
he'll
don't
bring
need
the
much
energy.
one. We got Ricky Roy Double R in the building.
Come on.
You feel me?
We also got Dope Boy DiBiase because I'm the $1 million man with $1 million plan.
Whatever. Rhyming and diamond. Dishing them.
You already know what it is, man. It's Pooh the Flyest podcaster in the world, man.
Making hope. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Nah, shit, I ain't get. Yeah, that's it. Ain't too much. You know what I mean?
What's up, my nigga?
Yeah, you said it right. Like,
We got the
deal?
bros
What's
in the
the
building,
deal?
man.
Yo, I think we should just hop straight into it, y'all.
Let's just get straight to it.
I think we should
Get
get
it cracking.
straight
Let's
into
just
these
get
fucking
straight.
topics because last night we witnessed something we never
Man.
thought we would see. Two members had to excuse themselves from the panel to catch a friendly fade
The friendly.
in the alley. Do we have to rename Jay Reed now?
No,
I think we have
it
to.
didn't take place there.
It didn't
They went
take
down the
place there?
They
street.
went
walked
down
down
the
the
street.
They walked down the
They
street.
didn't want no spectators.
I heard Lush and Steven were the spectators, and they
I'm not
didn't
gonna
step
lie.
up.
I was wondering if they were gonna bomb on whoever got up to go watch. I thought Flock to Ball was about to come. Boom,
Imagine
boom,
Lush
boom.
comes back with a
Bing,
black
bing,
eye
boom.
from both of them.
He would have been explaining why it's his fault. Nah, the homies is right. I should have just sat down and let them handle. I shouldn't have gone over there to.
What'd y'all think of that, though? Did everybody see that?
I
I'm
seen
assuming
it.
all y'all seen it.
I have an interesting take on it. I loved it. This is what I loved about it.
Okay.
It was two black men that had an issue. They went out there, they handled it. They didn't make a spectacle of it. They didn't make it like on some clout chasing stuff. They did what two grown men needed to go do. And what I value so much about it is no matter what happened behind the scenes, they came back and sat down and potted together for 2-3 hours after that on some respectable shit. So I loved it for that, to just see like, man, because I didn't seen fist fights turn violent. I didn't seen guns get pulled out. So for them to just have whatever issue that they had between each other and go handle it like that in the respectable manner that they did, and then be able to come and sit down and talk, I can do nothing but salute that. I loved it.
No, I feel like I definitely could respect the fact that niggas went and handled it like men. And I mean, honestly, I think at the end of the day, this what No Jumper really want. People want to see that shit right there. That's what they want. This, what they would call PC or non-affiliates right here. Like, you know what I mean? That's cool, but that's the shit that No Jumper really want. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like, so they feeding the crowd for shit sure. But my only thing would be just, man, niggas got to be cautious because luckily niggas had two people who was level-headed enough to go handle their situation like that because shit could have really went left with certain other people. You feel me? So
Facts.
it's like, that's where nigga Adam got to be more careful because it's like, bro, you got to do your homework, bro. Like, you got to understand, like, who these people might be connected to. And then when you put these two people in the same building, you got to understand where it could possibly go. Like, especially with a motherfucker who clearly don't agree with somebody who I say I fuck with. You feel me? Like, that's just waiting for it. It's only people who going to prevail in that situation is two level-headed type people. You feel me? Because most people going to crash the moment they hear something that even sounds remotely close to disrespect. You feel me? So I commend them niggas for that. But Adam got to be careful with that type of shit right there because that shit could go left, bro, for real.
Real fast.
What'd you think about that, Ricky?
I'm curious to hear what you think about it. I'm still formulating my opinion. I didn't know we were supposed to have an opinion.
I think
about
it's either we gotta like pick and choose which way we're gonna go with like this podcast. It's either people squabble and that's what happens on No Jumper, or they don't. You know what I'm saying? I think Adams kind of plays the side. It's like Adams got to act the same as in the me and Wack situation, in that situation, because he put Spoety in that situation. He invited J Hood, knowing that J Hood's super cool with Wack. Spoety didn't even say nothing about Wack. Adam brought up the Wack things and the things that Spoety says about Wack. Then Adam's the one who said that Spoety called Wack gay, which prompted the conversation for J Hood to be like, well, y'all got to talk about the homies that y'all got that's gay. And then Spoety's like, what did you talk? But you could tell that J Hood, I don't know if it was communication from Wack to be like, you know, be a little more militant, but he came with that energy. Because nothing that Spoety did warranted, oh, I need that outside right now. Especially coming from, you're protecting a dude who, that's his whole thing, is getting on people and speaking on people, usually disrespectfully, exposing them, putting their business out there, which he has every right to. Wack, that's his God-given right as a U.S. citizen, as well as Spoety should be able to say something which wasn't even crazy, not super disrespectful, like you got to go out in the alley and catch that fade. It was kind of just like the energy was fucked up from the beginning, I felt like. With the J Hood felt like he had a super stand on Wack business, but it's just not a fair angle to take when Wack, that's his whole thing, is speaking on other people, and then you say one little thing, and then it's we got to catch that fade for Wack's honor, which it's you know what I'm saying?
I think the thing is that we've just never really seen that person yet to be really that willing to do that shit on Wack's behalf. And I think this is a new thing that we seeing is we finally got that one person in the building who's here with everybody else who don't fuck with Wack, who's actually willing to take it there over that shit. Because Wack obviously runs with his team wherever he goes, right? Wack always with people who going to do something for Wack, right? Mm-hmm. But obviously they not willing to, I'm not going to say they're not willing. They're not those type of people that's just going to snap off of the finger of somebody hearing somebody say something crazy. And most of the time, Adam does his job with keeping people out the way when that team is in the building, if they got problems with that team, right? So, I mean, now that we seeing somebody in the building like J Hood who on Wack's side who's really willing to take it there, I think it's just new for niggas to see.
I think it's just not fair because, Wack can have homies that pull up on the Tuesday show and are willing to call out Spoty's fade, but Spoety will never have the chance to have one of his homies pull up on the Adam and Wack show to check Wack and call him out to that fade. So it's you got to keep the same energy for everybody. Spoety shouldn't have to come into his job and somebody that he's pretty much at a content war with has a homie pull up to your job, and then you got to go and fight him in the alley when you just there to do your job. And you're not even the one that's head in the conversation. It's the boss that's doing the conversation and bringing Wack up, saying, oh, well, Spoety says Wack is gay, which I don't think he was trying to, didn't think J Hood was going to crash out like that, but you run that chance. You know what I'm saying?
By bringing him in the building.
Exactly. But I don't think it's reasonable what J Hood did. I don't think the reasonability of how much shit Wack spread on Spoety, when Spoety, doesn't even say nothing, kind of just is brought up that Spoety talks about Wack. Now I need that.
It goes.
But you can't tell a nigga how to react to disrespect. And that's the thing is at the end of the day, J Hood is clearly Wack's family. You feel me?
Right.
So it's nigga, you can't tell a nigga what's going to be reasonable for him to react to another man, quote unquote, disrespecting his family.
I feel like at the same time, I don't think it was anything that was said last night that was the reason J Hood asked for fade. I think he came in. He came in knowing that's what was gonna happen.
Right.
I think when you got, obviously, I don't think J Hood is a dumb individual by any stretch of the imagination. I think obviously, when you already hear somebody have prior rhetoric on your peoples that tend to be distasteful, obviously you're gonna come in there with a chip on your shoulder. But then, like I said, that's just it's just a short fuse waiting to get sparked, bro. It's gonna go off, and then with the gay comments and shit like that, that's all it took.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And I think it don't need to be more than that for a nigga who quote unquote loves somebody.
But as you your family members, I'm a snap like that for the family member that's never bothers nobody. But if I know my family member is in the bullshit and actively antagonizing this dude I'm talking to, it's going to kind of change the angle of me okay, they got something going on. J Hood seems like he keeps himself out of a lot of shit that's when he knows his content. So that's why, what Nathan said, it seemed like there was something that happened before J Hood was on that, for sure.
And I think that's the interesting...
Let's play this clip and then we can continue to expound upon...
This was last week on the Adam and Wack.
But I tell you this, I will warn them. Don't think you gonna continuously pop it about whacking for the J Hood. You might get your shit broke.
Oh shit.
That's nephew. He love me for real.
Yeah, he's committed to not saying anything negative about you, but
shout out. This is my take on it. Shout out Zoe Sama. He had the best comment on the whole shit. He said J Hood about to turn that motherfucker in the wayside. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I agree with Moose. We got to pick a side as to where we going with this. Yes, it's respectable to see two brothers not escalate things and turn to extreme forms of violence, just get a little fade out the way, come back, conduct themselves like professionals. That's cool, but not really in the context of a podcast.
Right.
These guys stepped off camera for an indeterminate amount of time. Nobody on the podcast got to see this conflict. They just have to assume that they caught a fade up the street or whatever. And I just don't understand how that helps a podcast where the platform is there for you to sit down and talk about the issues that you have or the conflicts or whatever. They could have just settled whatever they had going with their words. Maybe things get too far and you can't use words. But, like, my whole shit is I really don't have an opinion on this. Like, this is some jailhouse politic type shit. This is how you handle problems in a jailhouse.
Right.
You get the fade out the way. We're not in a jailhouse. We're in society. We're up at a big hip-hop platform that represents the West Coast.
Biggest.
We supposed to be up here chopping up any and everything. It's on the board. It's on the table for discussion. So do I think that really fits into that format? Of course, my square ass is going to say no. You know what I'm saying? But what y'all do is what y'all do.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That's expecting a lot of just even like, bro, in the corporate world, if you got two people that come from a certain facet of life who's actually willing to still go to that point and you hire them, for sure, that's on Adam. That's why I said from the jump, Adam got to be more careful for what he's doing, who he's placing in the building together. But, nigga, at the end of the day, that shit, bro, that's life, bro. Like, shit, it's no telling. You could hire two niggas who ain't never have nothing going on, and then y'all get into it one day at work, you and just your regular coworker, nigga, and now y'all fighting. And now it's like, oh, nah, this ain't the place for that, nigga. That's just life.
And
shit happens,
and that's
bro.
and that's like my position on, like, even to speak to Moose's point. It's just like that's the interesting energy up here because it's like a tightrope that we walking of. Okay, we're podcasters and then we're men at the same time. So it's just like sometimes those things kind of get blurred. It's just like, okay, I get that niggas got to get things out the way, but at the same time, it's like this is our job. We come here to work. So it's just like it's like that weird energy of, okay, we're podcasting, we're talking, but at the same time, you said something to violate me, so now we got to handle this how we would handle it in an outside arena. So it's just almost
Can I interject
awkward.
right there
Yeah.
so we just stay with this point? Because at some point in the conversation between these two gentlemen, they had a discussion about how words, they're past the point of words affecting them. People can call them what they want, and they're not flinching about the words, whereas their younger selves probably would have just got out. Oh, you call me this? I'm on that, right? But I'm at a point in my life where I've matured. I've gone through so much shit that as long as you're not touching me, we not doing nothing. So you say that 30 minutes after you catch a fade over some words.
Right. So it's almost a little contradictory.
Something that he didn't even bring up. Spoety didn't bring up.
Moose
He didn't
just
say
had
the
a
words.
clip that was going around crazy where this dude is calling him, I'm assuming, all sorts of names out of his, you feel me, God-given name.
What his mama called him.
You feel me? And he sat there in the box, in the masculine frame, didn't flinch one time, and cooked them.
Yeah, but bro,
He won that just because.
But also,
he
I'm not a
didn't
street
overreact.
dude. I can
That's
understand
what
that.
I'm about to
Like,
say, bro.
a part of my
That's us-
persona isn't being
yeah,
tough.
like,
So
that's
if
us
that
getting
happened to
into
J
the-
Hood,
But
they
then
would all
I-
be like, "You're
I-
not
bro,
what you
this
say
is
you
us
are."
getting
I
into
say,
the
I
business
say
of telling
this.
niggas
how they should react.
I'm not telling them how to react. I said, y'all do what you do. But I'm saying this. What ups your profile as a podcaster?
Right.
Yeah,
doing what
right.
Moose
That's
did
true.
or doing what they did? Because that's the type of shit, I don't know what, maybe it's just between them. That's the type of shit that ups your rank in the streets. Whatever, that's cool. But that is not podcasting.
Yeah, but I think
We
you're
have
talking about two niggas who's not necessarily looking at it as you, who's not giving a fuck.
It
about,
don't matter how
when
they
it's-
see it.
I think when
Right.
you're dealing with two niggas who's saying, listen, once disrespect comes into play, we don't give a fuck about podcasting no more. It ain't about podcasting and who's trying to be the best podcaster in a sense, whereas Moose may be on that, you feel me? But these two niggas come from a whole different facet of life where, nigga, once disrespect is involved, everything else is off the table. Niggas is willing to take penitentiary chances once disrespect is involved.
And not
so
to
we
cut
can't
you-
tell these two niggas how to react.
But I would say maybe you're not ready for podcasting.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so not
I
to
can't
cut
argue
you,
against
Yeah.
that,
because
I can't
that's what
argue
we're
against that.
that's what No Jumper is here for. It's a podcasting platform, like, you know what I'm saying. So you got to be able to fight with your words, like, you know what I'm saying, like that.
Yeah, but it's a podcasting platform that hires niggas who's straight from the street, straight out of jail.
No,
bro.
that's true.
Like, let's be real. Like, let's call it for what
And
it
it's
is.
like I'm willing for
Yeah.
that to happen sometimes. It's just I felt like the reasonability has to be there to some, even from the street standpoint. It's like, Adam bringing some shit up about Wack, I don't think is reason enough to crash out and say I need that fade outside. It was very seemed like premeditated kind
Adam
of.
didn't
I
even
don't
want to
take away
read
from-
the donos afterwards. Look at
Right.
how that just degraded the quality of the show. He didn't even want to read the donations afterwards, and fan funding is a huge part of what it is that we do here.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where it's like, I don't even want to read the words that the fans are saying because this event just occurred and you just turned them into Batman versus the Joker. People are picking sides as far as oh, you know, yeah, maybe the fans are fucking with Spoety more because they've been seeing him around and they look at J Hood as the new agitator in town, whatever it is. But it's just like, how does that increase the quality of the podcast and what it's like known for? We have thousands of people watching us at a time, and some of these people are industry people. How does this help J Hood, who's a talented orator? Nigga was viral in jail telling stories about his past and shit, came out, turned himself up on No Jumper, Spoety face, making transitions in his life, fucking came out of jail, getting deeper into his faith, becoming a known podcaster in LA. People want to sit down with him and hear his life story and the way he represents himself. How does that help their stock increase in this world? I'm not fuck their world. Fuck the world they come from.
Yeah, because they're coming into this world for a reason. They want to be a part of it.
Look, so look, I'm gonna give you a good take, right? I'm gonna give you a good response, excuse me, right? It's the same exact shit that happened with Moose. Moose came into this motherfucker with conflict. That's really what it is. Moose came into this bitch with conflict, and ultimately in this space we in, especially in this niche part of podcasting that Adam is in, where niggas ain't looking at Adam, niggas ain't looking for the content from Adam that they looking from Breakfast Club.
That's true.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you bring this to No Jumper, that's why I said it fed the fans. Nigga, I promise you J Hood about to get more views. I promise you J Hood is actually about to get more interviews. I promise you it actually helped that nigga career, actually. You feel me? It might not be tasteful to you, though. And I'm not even disagreeing with what you're saying necessarily, because I understand what you're saying. Like, how does this benefit podcasts? Niggas should learn how to just speak with their words without it going to that level. I'm not willing to, I'm not like that naive to sit here and say that's not a true point. But at the end of the day, we got to remember, bro, and this is the problem that people don't understand. When you mix in two facets of life with each other, bro, especially streets and internet, shit start to get skewed and shit start to get ugly, bro, because at the end of the day, you still got niggas who's going to react like they react in the streets, but they're just on the internet now.
And let me speak to that, because even like when you talk about the Moose Man shit, and this is what I've observed about Moose and his shit, and actually like why I admire him. And no, this is not a glaze. So when Moose came in, he might have came in with the energy of, hey, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever, the antics, whatever, but he came with potting behind it. Like, he's a good-ass potter, so he knew, nigga, okay, I'll come in here, I'll play this little game, but nigga, I'm here to pod, and he's an excellent podcaster. So that's just all I would like to see, is just like, what I would have liked to see in a dream scenario of yesterday, I would have rather them not went outside and just, even if they fucking argued and started yelling at each other, I just would have rather seen the pod side of it. Whatever differences they might have had as men and difference of opinions, I would have rather seen it verbally, because that's ultimately what we're here to do is pod. Like Rick was saying, like, it doesn't up your points because you went and fought a nigga. Like, okay, niggas can fight all day. Like, that is what it is. But if you come in here to be an elite podcaster, I would have just loved to see them go at it with their words. You know what I'm saying?
That's the good part about J Hood, is that this might actually help his podcasting career, because this is the bullshit that makes you viral. But then J Hood isn't just some bullshit fool that's trying to go viral fighting people on a podcast. He could actually podcast, so it might get enough eyes to where he does an interview where he goes viral for something he says instead of, like, some fight shit. That's like the duality of that. Like, even when J Hood did the shit with Munchie, I hit Adam and was like, yo, I think J Hood would be good for the Tuesday show. You feel me? So Like, it was disappointing to see him jump out the window that way, because I see that he could go super far. But what are you going to crash out every time somebody says anything about Wack? Because there's a ton of people out here talking on Wack every week. You know what I'm saying? So
as a podcaster is already so fucking high. You have to understand that J Hood's baseline as a podcaster is already so high. The antics and stuff, whatever, and I'm not saying this is antics. I believe if it was genuine, that's how they felt. And I'm not trying to police that. Y'all gonna do what you gonna do. That's not my world. Don't have shit to say about it, whatever. But I feel like that's not the best look for bro. Like, he's already talented. Everybody already knows that you could fight, you could do that. Your reputation precedes you. Show them that you could do this, and then you'll be so much iller with all the lore and shit. And it's like, damn, this nigga good at podcasting too. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put yourself in a space of what can't you do. You feel me? Like, your next move's always got to be your best move, and I don't know if that was.
Yeah, you made a great point where he's like, man, I'm at a point where you can say whatever to me. And it's like, obviously not.
Obviously
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he's made a lot of progress, but that is not one of the steps. You feel me? Because he was ready to go. But like Nathan said, it seemed like there was something, maybe a conversation between him and Wack, or maybe he saw more stuff about the Spoety and Wack situation or all that. You know what I'm saying? We never know. But
I think a good move would have been to bring Spoety into that interview with him and Munchie. Like, let him and Spoety either have their own interview or let him and Munchie do the interview with them together.
Well, that's the thing. There was no issues between
they didn't even know, I think, yet.
Yeah, but I think the problem is that, once again, bro, it don't got to be a direct issue, right? I might not know a nigga who's saying fuck me, right? Pause. You feel me? Right. If somebody is saying fuck me and they know Moose and then I just happen to run into them while hanging out with Moose, that's just, bro, that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think what these two men knew, I think that, what's his name? J Hood, Ben had prior knowledge of things that Spoety might have been saying. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, it's like, nigga, we might not have had a direct problem, but nigga, if you saying fuck my peoples, like, it's only a matter of time before we come across each other and have a long enough conversation for it to go left.
At the same time, that was brought up in the fucking J Hood Munchie interview. Adam asked, there's one big issue standing between them being on the same podcast together, and that's Munchie's issue with Wack. And J Hood was like, what the fuck that got to do with me? That's Pyru business. I'm not involved in that shit. You feel me? So he's making he's giving everyone the assumption that he's not gonna have an issue if they're speaking on Wack.
Except something happened between that interview and when they sat down.
But I'm
yesterday.
not gonna hold you though. I'm not gonna hold you. Logically, does it make sense what he's saying? He's staying out of a politic that's not his. But him and Spoety can bump heads.
Exactly.
So like that's why I'm saying like this is some real like jailhouse shit. That's how it's coming off as. I can't get at Munchie because he represents a different institution, but this dude's a part of my shit, so I can be like, hey, bro, like I don't like how you getting at my people.
And we seen that same thing when he got into it with Aunt Hefe, where he was really preaching the whole, man, I've been trying to say stay out of A-Trade business. I've been saying stay out of A-Trade business. It seemed like, I give Ricky that point right there for shit sure. It does seem like some jailhouse type shit, but I ain't gonna hold you. Bro actually said that shit during the interview. He said, nigga, this regular program type shit.
Lash Uno.
You feel me? Unoski, what's the word?
Come sit in. Hey.
What's the deal? And I mean, shit, J Hood, if you can turn it into Wayside, go ahead, nigga.
But this
go
is
ahead, nigga. Take over the trap. Walk in your trap. Take over your trap, nigga.
This is something I will say though. I think if nothing else,
turn this shit to Jay Jumper, nigga.
I think if nothing else, yesterday was a cautionary tale of what can happen. And what I mean by that is...
Can I just say one thing real quick? What's up, you fucking pussies?
What's up, motherfucker? But no, let me say this.
The oldest item is in the building.
I gotta be your couch.
I think yesterday was a cautionary tale of what can happen, because as a No Jumper fan, and I used to, I used to always watch the content. It's like you have this platform of people, and there's a lot of people on this platform talking crazy about each other. And so even as a fan, when you're receiving the content, it's like in the back of your mind, it's like at some point somebody's gonna run into somebody and this is gonna go left. And I think we saw that yesterday, that what niggas say about each other, it could come to fruition and in real life, and niggas is gonna bump heads and something bad can happen. I'm glad nothing terrible happened, but something can happen.
In other words, Doughboy's saying like this what he should have been doing this whole time. He should have been
Doughboy's just gonna start crashing on everyone. Like this, That's gonna be Doughboy's alley.
He should have been crashed.
It was like low key though. Like they said, it's a regular day.
It's a regular program.
Not a big deal.
So let me ask you this, because you were
business.
You were there. What was your energy in the building when it happened? What was your reaction to what was happening? Walk us through the Lush point of view.
I had diarrhea in my pants. I was so terrified. I didn't know what to do, bro.
Do you feel like
I was like, Wack, where's the diapers?
The incredible diapers?
Adult version.
I need like a 100-side diaper Depends for an adult and for a young player, because I've never seen such violence in my life. It was so overwhelming.
Shut your ass
no, but
up,
you did
nigga.
say like, damn, that escalated quickly. Do you feel like there was some pre-energy because it went there real quick and Spoety wasn't even really the one putting the things out there? Adam was bringing them up and saying, hey, Spoety says this. Oh, and Spoety says this. And then it was, bam, we there.
Well, I mean, like, even previous to that, if you actually watch the entirety of the exchange, even before Adam spoke up, they were getting into it. Like, Adam wasn't the initial instigator. It was J Hood made a comment to the effect of like, Wack is my boy, and anybody that You know, like I rock with Wack and ain't nobody finna say nothing. If there's a problem, da-da-da-da. And then Spoety was like, well, I don't rock with Wack. Da-da-da-da. And then he said, oh no, y'all beef ain't real beef though. It's
like content
internet shit. Right.
Real shit.
Correct. And this predated Adam saying anything.
Can I interject with that
Yeah,
though, too?
absolutely.
Because like that's the part of that I'm a little confused about, where it's like Wack is the content at times. Wack will come in here and say, I just got to turn y'all up right quick, do a little, and now y'all got shit to talk about for the week, right? So if Wack is feeding content to talk about for the week, but then when the shit gets talked about, it results in fades.
Yeah.
The reasonability
But I
is
think
lost
niggas-
there.
yeah,
for sure.
I'm like, what?
Mhm.
Go ahead, no. You go
I
ahead.
think honestly what niggas is forgetting, bro, is that there's a line between content and when shit becomes personal. And I think watching, just from what I take, watching Spoety and Wack beef, that shit went beyond personal. It's like, it's to a point where niggas is making certain claims about each other, talking about each other's kids, all types of shit. It's beyond, it's beyond podcasting.
Have
So
y'all
it's like-
seen anything
Same
that
with Munchie,
Wack has
though, too.
posted since then?
It's hard to
I
fucking
haven't.
sit
No.
here and
What do
tell a nigga who's taking this like blatant disrespect, like, yo, you can't do nothing about somebody disrespecting your brother or your
Quick
peoples
question
or
though.
your
Then
kid
I'm
or
gonna
your
pass
kid.
it to Lush. Real quick question, but I hear what you're saying. But then that brings my mind to what environment are we in? Are we in a podcast environment or are we in the streets? What, like, just tell me what it is.
I
You
think
have
we
to
in a
identify
Just tell me what it
I
is.
think we in a podcast environment with grown ass men, and at the end of the day, niggas need to understand how to be able to coexist, and not everybody is at that level.
No.
to
I'm
where
sorry,
they can
Pooh.
take
Best
certain
podcast
things
What you're talking
ever.
about,
be able to move
Pooh, what you're
on.
talking about is totally different. There are podcast environments where it's grown men button heads and stuff like that all the time. We just seen Queens Flip and Joe Budden argument go viral behind the scenes. Did you see them gentlemen step off camera and
Right.
catch a fade?
Right.
We seen plenty of podcasters sit there with real venomous words for each other, back and forth. The comedian dude that Flacco's been doing exposés on.
Ari Spears.
Not the other dude. the other
Corey
dude.
Holcomb.
Corey
Bro,
Holcomb
but
versus
you
the
naming
dude from
niggas
Detroit.
you
Corey
naming-
Holcomb,
you
wait.
naming
Corey
regular,
Holcomb,
average, everyday
Okay,
niggas
but still,
versus
grown
niggas
men,
who's
grown men.
from the streets who's literally gangbanging.
That's the point I'm making, though. That is not the environment that you just described.
Mhm.
The streets can never coexist with another environment. The streets is always going to cannibalize what it comes into. So
Right.
we have to make the distinction of, is this the streets or is this a podcast
And to-
environment?
Bro,
Because
that's
the
you-
streets
hold on,
is
that's
going
you
to come
telling
in
niggas
and
to
eat
speak-
that shit up, bro.
That's
it
you
doesn't
telling Adam
coexist.
essentially. So that's you saying, Adam, hey, don't hire no more street
No,
niggas.
Adam
No,
needs
but
to
no, but
set
no,
a
but
line.
That's what
No.
niggas is saying.
Set a hard line.
Tell me where we at. Like,
Exactly.
draw the
Bro.
line. Just tell me where we at.
You
Are
gotta
we in
set a
the
hard
streets?
line, though.
Exactly.
Are we in
It's
no
a-
podcast
There's no hard
environment?
line, though.
let-
There
Yes.
is no police in that
Bro.
shit. When you put two niggas in the building who could potentially go up, even when he did the whole Munchie and I miss his name, Spoety face shit, right?
Right.
That was major. People talked about it because it was like,
For
yo,
sure.
this is commendable that these people could be in the same room at the same time, and we respect that. But imagine the flip side to that. Imagine if it didn't go like this.
Yeah.
And watch this.
You run the risk of that happening every time you put two niggas who oppose
Absolutely.
each
And-
other in
and
the
to
building.
speak to-
So the only way to actually draw a hard line of this shit not happening is saying, yo, I just won't hire these type of niggas no more. And we all know that's just not reasonable for no jump.
But watch this though, and to speak to Rick's point, like if this was a regular job, right? Like, let's just say we were customer service representatives or whatever. If two
Some of us
coworkers,
might be soon.
if two coworkers had a dispute, right, and then they figured the way to resolve it was to go outside and fight, both of them employees would have got fired.
Yeah.
That so to what Rick is saying is like, nigga, is this a regular job or is this some street shit? Because if this was some regular stuff, that wouldn't be tolerated. You can't go resolve your issues by going outside and fighting because in the
Well,
regular
we
world,
know it's not a
that would-
regular job.
But I know, but what I'm saying is that it just wouldn't fly like that. And if we're here to podcast and this is our regular job, that's not how you should resolve your issues by going outside and fighting because in the regular world, that wouldn't fly.
Yeah.
And wait, to the top
go ahead.
of
No,
the
go ahead.
conversation,
Go ahead.
'cause
Go
I
ahead.
want to cite something that you said. It's exactly what Moose said at the beginning of the conversation. You feel me? What are you going to accept and what are the rules that you're going to apply to everybody in a federal fashion? If he's not going to accept Moose and Wack going outside and getting it in and letting Wack come back
Or
and
himself.
podcast and not kicking Wack off, because he was like, Wack, if you do that, I can't have you podcast anymore.
Right.
Is that gonna be the?
I'm a hypocrite. How am I a hypocrite, Josh?
Josh is interrupting. You have to be on mic. You have to be on mic.
You're saying
No,
people are
come tell
supposed
me
to
why
use
I'm a
their
hypocrite.
words, and you're the
Come
one
tell me
asking
why
for
I'm a
fade.
hypocrite.
When we're talking about like workplace etiquette,
He puts the hippo in hypocrite.
that was okay. That was pretty good.
All
Do you
right.
not remember certain things that happened during a 24-hour stream?
Okay, give me an example.
What you did during the 24-hour stream with your guest?
Right. Oh, well, I'm a ridiculous human being, so I should not be.
Hey,
the
when he,
one-
hey, hold on. When he, hold on, Josh. Wait, Josh.
Acting like
etiquette.
Josh.
Josh.
Jumpers JP fucking Morgan or something like. Let's be fucking real,
Wait,
bro.
wait,
we know
Josh.
what we dealing with when we got this shit.
Wait,
And
wait,
that's
wait,
just
wait,
the
wait,
way
wait.
Adam run.
This is Captain Morgan.
Moose could say that. Ricky could say that.
Doughboy can't.
You and Lush.
I need to shut the fuck up.
Damn, yeah, shut the fuck up, Lush and Doughboy.
Hey, first of all, Josh. First of all, Josh, you insufferable cocksucker. That has. I don't even know why my name's being brought up.
I like it.
Second of all, what we're referring to is the incident where Doughboy walked into the no jumper restroom, unzipped his skin, and literally unzipped his skin, and a female version of him crawled out, and it was like literally like he. It was,
And then suck the flabby dick.
Let's not make this about Doughboy. What I'm saying is that in a workplace, you got to just be able to work. And in a regular workplace, even if I am a staunch fucking opposite of what I'm saying, when
Yeah,
you're at
staunch
work,
Nazi.
you got to be at work to work. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's not the regular way that two coworkers should resolve a conflict.
I also
Aren't you the one that asked Spoety Face for a fade?
that is what I thought you were going to say.
called you a name?
That is what I thought.
example.
Yes,
Aren't you the
that
one
is
that-
a way
Okay,
better
yeah, like,
example?
what the
I
fuck?
don't want to make
Wait,
talk.
that's what I thought you was
No,
going
hold
to
on.
say.
no. This is the new way to
Thank
actually
you.
dodge accountability. This isn't about me, guys.
I fuck with that. I fuck with this Doughboy.
Josh,
Nah, get
listen
your
though.
shit off. Tell us.
But let's be honest. Even when I did call Spoety out to a fade, it was in a group chat. The only reason why the world knows about it is because of Lush.
Yeah,
I
facts.
didn't tell anybody. I said I was disrespected by how you said something to me. This is how I want to handle it.
All right.
But I didn't bring it to the world.
First of all, Doughboy, real quick, I hate to be like the bearer of bad news, but that was gonna get talked about. Whether or not I happen to be the person to break the ice.
You're
I
Paul
don't know
Revere.
if you haven't learned yet that like anything discussed here will end up on the podcast.
Or anything
Yeah,
disgusting.
like-
I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
That was not like a like you're, and I know you're not dumb enough to actually believe that you were gonna have that combo in there, and
It was
there's
gonna
gonna
come
be a
up. I knew.
scheduled
I knew.
fight with another cast member, and it
Right,
wasn't
right.
gonna-
I knew that it was
Okay.
gonna come out. So I get you. But what I'm saying is that in a workplace environment, that is not how two coworkers should resolve a disagreement. Is to go to fisticuffs.
Yeah, and I hear Pooh's point. Like, you know what I'm saying? You hire street dudes. That's how they handle shit. But it's just like, Adam's just got to lay groundwork. Like he's said before, hey, you fight up here. You threatened somebody up here. You can't come back type shit. And I guarantee you motherfuckers will start acting way more reasonable if they're not allowed up here. If so quick to just jump out the window.
Clean it up real quick.
But if it's truly disrespect where y'all calling each other out her name, dissing each other's hoods, shit like that,
Right.
it's like you kind of can't deny that. But that shit last night was a little like, where's this coming from kind of energy, you know what I'm saying, for show. It was definitely seemed like J Hood was ready for that before the pod even started.
Okay, so before we even speak about this too much further, I would like Nathan to please pull up Wack 100's Instagram. I think this might.
You put something new is up?
Yeah, what he's
Oh,
posted subsequently after this. And I think maybe this to
Give us some
Moose's-
context.
to Moose's point specifically. You know what I mean? Because like this would kind of support. Oh, he's right. What you said to a degree, I would say.
Okay. See what Wack's talking about.
But
The invisible mirror. ... Ask Spoety Face what it feels like to be ran into by a brick wall. Man, so slow he still didn't get the message. Sincerely, the Bush people.
and that is okay. And then
Where's your glasses at?
Tag
Adam22
Adam.
voice.
Oof.
Well, I'll just read his caption. He said, the point of this is simple. Everyone not the same person when the resistance is in front of them. I open doors and pass the torch. J Hood has never needed instructions, only a little guidance. Since a youngster, he always made his own decisions, stood in the paint for what he believes in. The day he gave deaf ears to anything that comes out these Wack haters' mouths, because when respect was established, there was no more Wack 100 disrespect. You can go on your page and you can come back when the resistance isn't there. You'll look like a bigger coward. Just know there's a wolf that just know this if a wolf can enter the house of wolves can surround the house.
I believe there's another video
Let's
that's
all keep a positive mind and have a prosperous day.
That's right. I believe there's another video previous. Yeah, this is the one. Let's listen to this.
Academics, Poetic Flacco, Vlad TV, and all the rest of the platforms out there. Tap in. It's a new Potter in town, and they call him J Hood. As real as they come. You might want to holler at him.
No, yeah. So
If the
it seems
price-
like it was instructed to at least, stand on business.
No, well, they. I mean, obviously, anyone that's even been paying like cursory attention would know that they have a pre-existing relationship.
Right.
J Hood don't play about Wack,
Right.
and Wack has be somewhat of a vested interest in J Hood's success. I mean, he cares about him to a degree, obviously.
True.
And here's the real question, guys. This is what people want to hear us talk about.
Let's
all
talk
right?
about. Let's talk about it.
Who do you think won the fight? Because okay,
Spoety, my nigga, man.
I've heard multiple different theories.
It's a draw. I'll say a draw.
They were
It's a
saying
good
there was a
squabble.
knot on J Hood's head. I didn't. When I was watching the pod,
I'd say it's a good squabble. That's
Okay,
what I'll
people
say.
are saying there is a knot on J Hood's head.
People are saying Spoty's glasses were broken.
Spoty's
Listen,
glasses
yo, bro,
were.
listen, I
he
think-
did not return
I
with
don't-
glasses.
Listen, glasses being broken, one, even if Spoety was stupid enough to start a fight with his glasses on, whatever, I expect them shits to get broken. This ain't Vel. Vel got lucky. You feel me? Vel got lucky that the nigga ain't punched them glasses. You get what I'm saying?
Or
Like,
we don't know. Maybe like Spoty's vision is super.
maybe it's that bad that he has to fight
'cause
with.
I seen
even if
he
even if
takes
his-
them off.
Even if his vision, even if
Oh
his-
wait, get your ass on, boy.
even if his vision is that bad
Damn.
that he had to fight with them shits on, I expect him to get hit in them. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
I expect him to get hit in his glasses, so that don't make me think he lost. My whole take from it, I fuck with Spoety. I don't really know J Hood like that. He seemed like a cool dude, whatever. It looked like it was a draw.
Yeah.
Spoety did seem a little
I heard
bit more
Spoty's
upset.
glasses are fine, by the way.
Spoety looked a little bit more upset, and usually just typically when you look at a situation when two people fight and one person come back and they're a little bit more upset and one person a little bit more giddy, you kind of automatically assume that that person must have won.
I kind of assume the opposite, low key. I felt like sometimes when the dude gets off, the other dude comes back like that ain't really do nothing to me type of vibes. And J Hood was, super happy and what I'm saying, like, yeah, you might have, socked me a couple times, but I ate those. You feel me? It was kind of like, like in boxing, when somebody gets socked in boxing and then they stick their tongue
Niggas
out
is tight.
and be like,
you
you know what I'm
didn't do
saying?
nothing.
You ain't hit me like
Niggas
that.
is
You feel
mad
me?
after boxing.
I have a
Niggas
different.
wanna
But I'm
fight
saying
again.
like in like a professional boxing setting, like they always like, oh, that's how you know he really tagged him because he's like reacting to the shots type of shit. You know what I'm saying? They've said that before. You
Yeah,
feel me?
but I think a nigga coming back from boxing, if a nigga got beat up, a nigga is gonna be like mad. And a lot of the times, what you see in boxing, MMA, when a nigga lose, the first thing they saying is, "Yo, I want a rematch. Let's run it back." Then
I
Let's
feel
run it
that.
back."
I just think both of
Bro
them
ain't
is
come in
so
like that. You know what I'm saying?
fade
I feel
factoried
like-
out.
I feel like
It's
this.
me being blind, just saying from the outside.
No, I
'cause
feel
like
that.
said,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
fuck
we
with
just
Spoety.
speculating.
I'm
We
just
don't
on
know
some
nothing.
speculation type shit. Just if we calling it for what it is, you feel me? Like,
I look at it like this: neither one of them came back looking like something terrible
Nobody was
happened to
bleeding
them.
or
Nobody
nothing,
was
yeah.
like cut up. There was no busted lips. There was no couldn't nobody like not talk. So, but I think it's like this. Like I have a different type of nuance of a view of this, right? I'm not a street dude. I've never been in prison, but I do respect prison politics and whatever it is. So how I look at it is like this. J Hood called him out. Spoety stood up. And they both went out there to do their thing. So in my eyes, there's really no losers in that because both men stood up and they went and did what they were supposed to do. We could speculate about what happened, but I'm just like, they both kind of took the W because they both went and accepted the challenge.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, from like a man perspective, for
Right,
sure. Yeah,
right.
We talking about from a real like
But just on a fight
fade for fade
For
perspective.
the fight, though, boy. God
Yeah,
damn,
very
bro.
safe.
I don't know,
gentrified
man.
take.
I got to fight Spoety. I don't know.
I'm glad neither one of them was hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They could
That's
come
a
back
fact.
and sit down and pod and do it up,
a
and they
fact.
seemed like the tension was kind of released and everybody was kind of over everything.
Continue to be on the Tuesday show.
Yes.
Find out on the next
Adam
episode.
love that shit, bro.
Dragon Ball Z.
But
Adam loves that
Adam's
shit.
got to set ground rules if he wants that to happen. Because Adam's the one I feel like
But
who
J-Hood
maybe didn't bring it up, but exacerbated the problem by bringing up what Spoety says about Wack, emphasizing that Spoety doesn't fuck with Wack and he be calling him gay and shit. So
Is it true that they had a conversation afterwards?
Yeah,
yeah,
Like,
they were
kinda
gone for a
amended
minute
everything?
supposedly. Yeah, that's what was implied.
And it was
kinda.
on the pod after, But the thing is this, like this fool. Also, J Hood, ultimately, he demonstrated a lot of skill as a podcaster. Outside of that moment, so I feel like he kind of showed, like there's definitely, even despite the fact that they got down, I feel like it could have been a lot worse. He didn't fire on him in the middle of the pod. They didn't like squab in the middle of the fucking
setup.
room. Like
Right.
it could have been. Now, I don't feel like any of us should ever be coming here with the fear of potentially having to fight.
That's all I'm saying.
That is technically
because
like
Adam's never
wrong.
going to have
But
that
let me
fear.
call you to task
So I feel
on-
like if Adam's never going to have that fear, he has to instill that nobody else up here is going to have that fear, and he shouldn't be exacerbating the issue.
But let me call you to task. Let me
agree with that. I
Let
think
me.
Adam has made peace with the fact that somebody could just get up and boom.
No, like, no,
you
I'm
feel
saying-
me? Just knocked out online.
Yeah, maybe
Adam
that,
would-
but I'm saying like in terms of Ruga's situation, Adam's like, I ain't fighting you, bro. Like security's gonna kick you out, and it's like Spoty's never gonna get that same respect, and he should.
Let me
You know what I'm
call.
saying? That's all I'm saying.
Let me call you to task on this though, because
Please.
you said that J Hood is a great podcaster and all those things. But much like I took Aunt Hefe to
said he
task,
shows a lot of
right.
potential.
So can we at least give him a critique here? Much like I called Aunt Hefe out for eating pumpkin seeds and having pumpkin debris on his mouth when he was podcasting. That's my homie. So shout out Aunt Hefe, free to have
Oh
effect.
my God.
But
Yes, but
is it
free
not
Aunt.
poor podcasting to chew gum on a podcast? Because I mean, he chews a lot of gum.
Yeah, but he's early in his potty career. You know, he's gonna learn.
I'll just be like, J Hood, spit the gum out.
That's a
Spit
fair
the
critique.
gum out.
That's a fair critique.
Is that a fair critique?
That's like-
You shouldn't chew gum
Such
on
a
a
great
podcast.
point.
Radio, podcasting, all that. they
'Cause
tell
all
you
we
spit
hear
the
is-
gum out.
If you're chewing gum,
So can you at least call him to task on that? Can we spit the gum out, J
But
Hood?
he's early on his podcasting career, like, you know what I'm saying? We're all growing in the space. Does he overtalk sometimes? Does he chew gum? Does he call out fades? But all this is super early.
So we
Spit the
just say
gum
that
out, my
Doughboy
boy.
is actually the
Podcaster.
best thing on this channel.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what
just-
it is.
I'm just saying, bro.
slowly learning that.
Yeah,
And I hope
that
I
is
hope I don't
so
get
good.
called out to a
It's a
fade
racist one.
because
Yeah.
I'm telling it. But
need
come
to-
on, bro, spit the gum
We
out.
need to give him a podcasting ticket book that he can,
Gum
like,
out.
write us tickets.
I'm
and
the
give 'em to
hall
us and
monitor,
shit.
my nigga.
Yeah,
Spit
fact.
the gum out.
Yeah, that's right. I like that, though. I
Adam's
love
gotta-
that for you.
Adam's got to order him a 3X sash, the 3XL sash so you can wear on the podcast.
He sewed two of them together.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm like, that must be some good ass gum. He chewing the same piece the whole episode. Like, this has been some doublemint.
you're way more dialed in than I was, bro. Like, I gotta get more in tune. I'll be honest. At that moment, it felt super fake to me. It didn't seem like I'd be on this podcast and I'll see these things unfold before my eyes. Look to the person to the left of me. Look to the person to the right. I'm like, is this actually happening? And it seems completely fabricated, but I know that none of these guys are good enough actors to pull this shit off. Like,
This is real.
yeah, this is 1 trillion% actually occurring. It's just so absurd and outside like the box for what anybody would expect, and it seems so contrived. But no, I think it's more. We don't need to have fake altercations or fights over here.
We don't.
There's
Adam's
plenty of real ones.
yeah, well,
going on.
Adam's smart enough to know the combustible ingredients and the very things that were being critiqued on this panel when I was watching him in the other room at the beginning of this are the same reasons why the show is successful.
So you feel like Adam put J Hood on the Tuesday show knowing that there's a chance that there could be some issues with the Wack connection and the two guys on the pod that, you know, have a lot to say about Wack.
There is a possibility of that. There's another possibility that Adam isn't even like fully thinking about
No.
that, but hold on. But what I do believe, and I know for sure, is Adam is aware that if I put all these combustible characters
Something's
around
gonna
each other,
happen.
Adam knows what
something's
he's
gonna-
doing.
Yes,
knows what he's doing.
absolutely.
Adam's willing
But
to run the risk.
Yeah.
but to that, and guess what? There's no net loss to Adam in this situation.
Exactly.
So
And that's why he does it.
Exactly.
Because
Exactly.
he's got nothing to lose.
And it's not-
but Adam be throwing niggas out there and just be like, let me see what niggas gonna do. He does.
absolutely.
Until somebody gets hurt in the
Until
alley,
somebody-
and then they sue
and then
the fuck out of
exactly.
the
And then it's like,
Exactly.
oh, I'm getting all these
I know.
lawsuits.
Hey,
Well,
dude,
my
he said
nigga.
Adam had him on go. He said
Yeah.
Adam put that
Bro.
battery in his back. Get at
If
these
it was-
niggas.
If it was more worth it for Adam to not do that shit than to do it, he would have stopped after the Jay Reed shit.
Well, okay.
Yeah,
To be fair,
yeah.
the Jay Reed situation was not like a play or anything. Like, Adam wasn't even aware of those.
I don't think this was a play.
Correct.
Right.
So,
No, it
like,
wasn't no
when you say stop with, is that like just
What I
you
mean
and-
is like once you see that, okay, I think Adam does a good enough job of separating people who have a probability of being violent
Towards
amongst
each other.
towards
Right.
to
each
a
other.
degree.
Right, to a degree, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but there's a part of Adam that's willing to run that risk, right? After you've seen that situation go as bad as it could have went, after that, I would have been like Moose is trying to say, that's when you put down a hard line. And like I keep trying to tell niggas, unfortunately, what No Jumper is comprised of, the only hard line that you could put down is I'm no longer gonna hire these type of people because obviously this is just what comes with these type of people. Adam understands this shit. He's been in
And
this
then he
game
put
longer
on
than
Moose
anybody.
Man and Doughboy.
You feel me? You said what?
Nah.
Then he put on Moose Man and Doughboy.
I think
Yeah, no,
Moose
for
is
sure,
right.
I get
I
it.
think Moose
Yeah,
is
but then
right.
he
If you
still
lay
got the
down the
Tuesday
rules,
show.
people will
You
follow
feel me?
them. I think if Moose is right.
Yeah,
If you
Adam
lay down the
100%
rules,
has a
people will follow
responsibility for the environment that he cultivates. That's all we're
Right.
saying. You
Yeah,
know,
he
it's like,
does.
you know what I'm saying?
He
He's
does,
a
for
ringleader.
sure.
He could
But
fire
that's what
all
he-
of us today, and you know what I'm saying? Or say, if you even speak about fighting on this platform, you're done with, and everybody would stop.
But he
I
has
think
to
that's
know
what
that he
he-
is playing with fire a little bit
Bro, I
because
think
Of
something
course.
that's
bad
the
can
thing I'm
happen.
saying though, Adam clearly knows that he puts, like let's say he said it best. You put a whole bunch of combustible factors in a room, bro. You know the chance that
Yeah.
you're running.
Shit could
Adam
go.
is not oblivious to this shit. You
Right.
feel me? But once again, that's why I said if it paid off more, I think he would not put those ingredients
Yeah,
in the
but
room.
it's just
Right.
like pick and say, Wack, I'm ending the show if you hit Moose, but then, hey, yeah, go outside and
Yeah,
fight, you
but
guys.
unfortunately,
Right.
bro,
And
it's
that's
just like-
cool.
It's
Right.
like
one
this,
or the
bro.
other.
It's like this. I think it's
It is different.
It's different. I think at the end of the day, it's just different scenarios and different situations. He looked at you as somebody who was, what's the word, indefensible, or you.
Yeah, or just like, you know what I'm
I mean?
saying,
So it's
felt like it
he
wasn't
felt the
reasonable
need
for that to
He
happen.
felt the need to protect you in that situation and really make that hard stance right there. But when you got two niggas from opposing, not even opposing hoods, I ain't gonna say that, but from different sections or whatever, and they have grown man issues. Who the fuck is Adam to sit here and say? Only thing Adam can say is don't do that shit here.
Yeah, exactly.
But see,
No, I
this
feel
is
that.
and listen,
1,000% of facts.
and as a
Well,
nigga,
I think if
Yeah.
he said, "Hey, if y'all go outside and fight right now, I can't have neither one of y'all on the pod," they would sit their ass back
this
down.
this
I
is
don't know
this
about
this
that,
is this is
I
what
think so, bro.
This is what I
I don't
believe.
think
so. I
bro.
think so.
Watch
I
this,
don't think
though.
so, bro.
Motherfuckers
I think-
care a
I
lot
think
about
you
this shit,
hinging
you know
a
what I'm
lot-
saying?
I think you hinging more on what a street nigga would do about his disrespect versus him being able to
And let me
appear
speak. Let
on
me
a
speak.
podcast.
I get that. I get
Let me
that.
These
speak.
street niggas, like we said, and like niggas, like Ricky was saying, this don't help your podcasting. Yeah, this might help you in the streets, but the nigga, these are street niggas. Bro.
And let me wait.
Absolutely, but
Hold on.
it's-
Let me speak to that point because what I'm saying is, I don't think Adam understands how serious shit can get really, really fast. Like, I was in the room when that shit happened with you and Wack. Like, that was a real serious moment. Much like yesterday, like that shit could have went left. And I think that Adam kind of like tap dances and plays with the content. He think, oh, these niggas cool. Everybody gonna be cool. No, this shit could go really, really bad. And I just would hate for something terrible to happen, thinking that everybody's gonna be cool.
You
Like,
know
no, this shit
where
could
you're
go
at.
bad. It could go bad. Like that shit could have went really bad with Moose
Go
that day.
bad in here
It
right
could-
now.
Something terrible could happen. Like Wack wasn't playing that day. J Hood and Spoety wasn't playing yesterday. I just don't want to see something terrible happen by niggas thinking that maybe and I'm speaking to your point, like, because what you're saying is we podcasters and we hear, but at the same time we men. And if you mix them with these personalities, if something goes left, it could be terrible. Something terrible could have happened yesterday.
But Joe, this is not all deaf. This is like Russell Simmons, Gestapo agents are not in the next room, dressed like the Foot Clan, ready to intercept in any potential beefs.
Right.
This is no jumper. The place where in 2018 somebody ran up in there with a strap and tried to like get at
But
him.
Lush, the
This
mayor,
is like-
the
this is-
mayor of MacArthur Park, you
Correct.
grew up in LA.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure you've seen fist fights turn deadly. Like things can go really bad really fast, and I just think niggas ain't really giving that enough consideration. I think that we should be a little bit more careful with shit because shit could go really bad really fast.
That's a
That's
fair
a
point. That's a fair point.
That's a fair point. That's the first thing I said. I said Adam should be more careful about who he's putting in the room. If you know somebody's connected to somebody that has problems on the podcast, that's definitely Adam's responsibility to be a little bit more careful. And I think Adam does that to a degree.
No, he definitely
Hence
does.
why we don't see Wack in the building with a lot of people and vice versa.
Hey, all the people that are watching right now would be remiss if they didn't acknowledge the fact that they're watching because everything on this podcast is potentially inflammatory.
Right.
And it's about getting very close to the line of what could potentially go left and be
Great point.
completely
Great
chaotic,
point. Great point.
but it's still within the realm.
That's
of,
what makes
like,
the
being
magic.
This ain't the
controlled.
Joe Budden
Yeah.
podcast, bro. This ain't the fucking Joe Budden
It is
podcast.
not the Joe Budden podcast.
You see what I'm saying?
But you do need the right components to push that line, but not cross it constantly. Because No Jumper has been going on for 10 plus years, and we could count on two hands the amount of actual physical altercations that have happened. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a
Right.
good thing, though.
That's what I'm saying.
but
So
that
there
attests
is
to
like
him-
the fools that are coming up here do have some type of respect
But
to
I
where
think
they're not
that
just
attests
instantly
to,
crashing
I
out.
think that attests to Adam's vetting process over the time where it's like,
Facts.
I can avoid it from being here, but once again, when it's real life, I can't avoid every single situation. And like you just said, we can only count on two hands how many times it actually went down.
Yeah.
Are we going to say that's a bad business persona?
No.
Nah.
He's been
You know
doing
what
a good
I'm
job.
saying?
Yeah.
Like, a nigga's
I
been-
just don't want to
he
see
doing what he can
Spoety
do.
put in that situation when he's just showing up to podcasts
Right.
and do the best that he can, and now he can't even speak on somebody who constantly speaks on him because he has one of the homies there to catch the fade. You
Great
feel me?
point.
That's
Great
like
point. Great
that's
point.
that's a weird work environment.
That's fair.
Definitely that.
Yeah, at the very least.
Yeah, it's definitely outside the box. But
And I wouldn't want J Hood. The same thing for J
Same
Hood. I
thing
don't
for
want
J-Hood,
nobody
yeah.
saying, "Hey, J Hood, don't say not even the slightest thing about this one person, or we got to go outside and fight." I want him to be able to come up here and say what he wants, as long as he's not crossing crazy ass lines, which I don't think Spoety did in that moment.
Right. Just keep it to the word.
yeah, and that's the thing though. Ultimately, at a certain point, like always we're responsible for our words, and at a certain point, we have to be aware that could lead to altercations.
Violence.
sure.
Like one, yeah, like we are the content of what we project to the world is 100% our own responsibility and everything that come with it. So
Right.
it just so happens that I'll say No Jumper is a time machine. Things are happening at a much quicker rate
Yeah.
than they usually do. So this is gonna be reality in your
Hot
face,
tub time
expedited. Yeah.
It's the content.
Should we get into the ant call since it's kind of was like
Oh,
for
this
sure.
whole thing
Yeah.
pretty much?
Let's
For
talk about
sure.
that.
That was crazy too.
It was great to talk.
Bro, Ant sounded super clear headed. I'm not gonna lie. Ant sounded
The halfway and the half effect.
Sober half was
Free the guy.
was talking super quickly, super, you know what I'm saying, articulating. He didn't mess up not one word.
Yeah, no, that's the alter eagle was in full.
Bro, you
effect.
guys hate me, but I gotta run to the bathroom, bro. I've been trying to like.
Are we gonna order food? Did you want to order food? I'm hungry, nigga. I'm hungry, bro. Gang shit.
I didn't hear
before you
nan
go,
person
I'm
talking
hungry,
about
bro.
Yo, he thought Ricky was gonna go order
Stomach
by
touching
himself.
my back.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I'll get some
Just
Wingstop.
order
I'll
something
come
for me.
back,
I'll
bro.
cash
I got
app you. I'll cash app you. Just put something on there for me.
Let's go, Joe.
No
boy.
onions, no tomatoes.
Yeah, we're gonna order food. homie.
No onions, no
I'm
tomatoes.
weak, bro.
More of like a order your own shit.
All right, I'll order my own food.
Bring
I want some
BYOF.
catfish nuggets.
BYOF.
Catfish nuggets and
I'm so
fries.
defeated about it. Dude. Like,
I'm gonna eat that shit.
I thought Ricky was gonna come back with a smash burger or something.
what, you ordering?
Really quickly, just to add into this, I don't love all the disparagement here. We've never allowed a fight on the building or the property. And if you guys look at all of that thing, like in total, it's only been like 3 incidences
Yeah,
out of our control.
Suspect
Okay.
versus Kelpie.
Suspect.
Suspect versus dude.
dude. Yeah, it hasn't been a ton of physical
Keem versus
competition.
Hesh.
Oh yeah, but I mean that wasn't even like
And technically,
that was
Jay
far
Reed's
enough back. That wasn't in this
outside,
building.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I think
Yeah, that was
Not this
outside.
time.
adjacent to the property. It's
I
on
think Luz
the.
made a
Adjacent?
great point.
Yeah.
You can't count on 2, or you can barely
That's next
count on
door.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a ton
definitely
of
less
that.
than 10.
This ain't World
for
Star.
Like,
Yeah.
that's regular.
Which is
shit.
crazy with the amount of crazy shit that goes on here.
You would think.
Exactly.
So I just want to get that out
You
there.
would've think somebody
Everyone's
got shot up here.
critique,
Yeah.
yeah, everyone's
Dejan will tell
critique
you
is
different.
fair. No one ever been shot in this.
I just don't want to see nothing bad happen,
No,
Josh. That's all I was saying.
Hey, before we get
That
into
should be happening.
before we
That's my
get,
Ever
boy,
been shot
man. We
here.
ain't gonna do that.
That
That's
should
my
be
boy.
happening.
but before we get
It's a
into
pretty good track record.
yes, We're very safe. And
Right.
before we get into the ant thing, no, thank you, Josh. That's an important thing to point out. But,
all your critiques are fair, but like you got to look in totality.
yeah, when Flacco called me out for the fade, they were like, "Hey, you got to go at least."
What did
like,
I say? You know
gotta
how
go.
many fades have been like called out here that we
Supposed to
did?
happen, right?
We did that.
Josh said
That
no
Josh took
right
the
away.
fade and was like,
Yeah.
"Lush, sit down. I'll
Yeah,
fight
don't
back
worry.
for you."
Don't worry. And then he fucking Chun-Li kicked him. Yup. No, the thing is, what I'm wondering, though, is at this point, how does this affect your morale moving into your fight with Spoety when you see that this guy's just willing to hop up, no questions asked,
And give a
in the
lump
middle
out.
of his work day?
Nah, I'm with it. I
potentially
mean,
serve
I
some-
knew from the beginning when I called Spoety out that he wasn't no punk. So I know I'm dealing with a grown man. So I mean, I'm actually more turned up for it now. So I'm be like, we could get our differences out the way in front of the world. Like we ain't gotta go around the corner and tell everybody to go away. Like no, I want the world to see you call me what you call me, and I'm gonna knock it out your mouth.
On blood.
Shout out,
Hey,
Spoety
on
Face,
Bloods
though.
for sure. Hey, did you hear how he said? Did you hear how he said he's predicting first round KO?
And Munchie said you might die in there.
Yeah, that's what I said too. That was my biggest
Hey,
concern.
man, listen.
I'm sorry, honestly, Joe. I was
Hey,
like,
listen.
honestly, I had this terrifying.
Hey,
thought.
I'm gonna just say it like
what
this
if
though.
Doughboy
I'm gonna say
dies?
it like this though, because I want the world to know this, right? Because
You're
I'm
not
on
wearing
record for
headgear,
saying
right?
I haven't been in
He
the
has to wear headgear.
and I'm not trying to make this about myself. I'm gonna just say this, and then we can
Yeah,
move
no,
on.
No, we're
Do your
asking
thing.
about it.
Okay,
You
what I'm
can.
saying is this. I said I haven't been in a fight since I was 19, right? And people take that as he must
bad
be scary.
sign.
Right.
That's it.
Very bad sign.
Nigga, when I go, hey, when
Very
I
matter of fact.
and the reason why I stopped fighting, because when I go, I black out and shit happens. And I'm for real.
pants.
Like, nigga, I'm crazy in real life, bro. Like, I'm documented. Like, you know, they want to give me medicine. So, nigga, when I fight demons every day. I ain't worried about fighting. Bro, like, nigga, I'm fighting insecurities, nigga. Like, I'm really fighting shit. And so I got so much rage pent up inside me already, and I don't be exercising it or demonstrating it because I'm a mild-mannered nigga. But now that I can get in the ring and show niggas what it is, I don't gotta train. I don't gotta do none of that extra shit. The gangster inside of me, the gangster inside of me, nigga. When I lock in with that man, one-on-one, there is nothing. Nothing about me unnerves.
Are you trying to convince us or yourself?
No,
No,
I'm
do you
telling you what it
understand?
is.
No,
he
don't
killed
get-
people.
I'm
real
crazy
people.
in real life, nigga. Nigga, I'm scared of myself. You think I'm scared of
Got battling
Spoety?
demons. It's called meth.
I'm scared of himself. I'm not locked in here with you. You locked in here with me, nigga.
The cage match.
Man, brother.
You locked in that no jumper
Different
bathroom
type
with
of nigga.
Doughboy.
But
Y'all
let's move on. I don't want to make this about me.
But you guys,
No, that was a good round. I fuck
no,
with that.
you were asked a question. You're totally within the bounds of
Right.
good potting. What I want to know right here, though, is does everyone else in the room see the strategy? He is trying to plead insanity.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
he's
the
playing
preemptive
crazy,
strike.
for
Yeah,
sure.
he's trying to get
building
fucking
his case
hospitalized so the fight doesn't even occur
Doctors prescribe big.
medication already.
multiple times.
They
This is a
prescribe
slow
big blue pills, man. You think this is an act, nigga? Crazy in real
I
life,
don't think it's an
nigga.
act. I don't.
Y'all gonna have to pull me. Y'all gonna have to pull me off this nigga, man. Y'all gonna have to pull me off this
We
nigga,
gotta wheel you out.
nigga, with the Hannibal mask, nigga. You dealing with it in real life.
No, that's the angle for sure.
I heard about Spoty's entrance. You gotta have something.
Yeah, we got to be like,
Yeah, bro.
have a shot caller on Doughboy, just shock him all the way to the ring.
Oh, I love that.
This is my honest prediction.
Yes.
You got to come
This
out with
fight-
full extra performing off the bat.
Shout out.
Oh,
That's what you got to do.
This is what I will.
Yeah.
This is what I will guarantee. It's a 3-round fight, right?
He won't
Yep.
do it though.
No, fuck no.
Josh, hear me, because I mean this. I'm the captain now. Listen, hear what I'm saying.
Oh!
Hear what I'm saying.
Somalian.
This fight is not gonna go the distance.
Correct.
Oh,
I mean,
Yes.
One
I
of
think
two
that's
things
a
is
fair
gonna happen.
One of y'all is dying
One
in
of
that
two
race.
pieces is not going the
I think
distance
that's a
though.
fair
You gonna knock him out?
It ain't August 29th. Tune
That is the
in.
wildest take I've heard on this fight so far.
It's not
fuck
going
with
the
that.
distance.
That's incredible.
Let's
I
go.
promise you it won't.
You ain't
What are the
fight
odds?
since
I'm
you
gonna
was
kill him or
19.
make him kill me.
Bro, but
Straight
you-
That's the type of nigga I
Straight
am.
up.
It's the type of nigga I am.
That's that sack shit.
I stopped fighting
Straight
for
up.
a reason.
Yeah, that's that
916.
sack
And I
shit,
done really,
look.
man.
That's that sack
916.
shit. And you saw how Moose was behind Adam. So that's that sack shit, bro.
Kill or be killed.
How confident are you this fight lasts longer than Adams?
oh no, I think it will last longer than Adams.
I used to think that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna last longer than
I
Adams. Like, for them to actually reach each other. Not for them to actually physically reach each other.
No, you're hard to put down.
I am.
Yeah. You guys actually reach each other.
He means the amount of time it takes to get there, to throw a punch, to dive
that's what
a
he
punch.
means.
It's like, it will take longer.
Like a weight
Gravity is going to be weighing heavy.
But let me ask all y'all an honest question.
Yes.
As soft as y'all might think I am.
No, we don't think you're soft.
No.
The gangsta in you, I see it.
If I plant my legs right, because I know the mechanics of a fight, and I get my weight behind it, and I hit any one of y'all, do y'all really feel like that's going to be a good day
that's
after?
a Mack truck.
No, I don't.
If you can
These shits hit hard.
That's knocking
also
clean
think-
out.
I also believe that emphatically that any of us would have been a safer fight for you to take than Spoety face.
Nah,
Literally, like,
perfect
yes.
fight.
Perfect fight for you.
Pooh would have been the most difficult.
This is Ali and Frazier.
Ali Frazier, Rumble in the Jungle, nigga.
Straight up. Who's all? I think Spoty's Ali because he's like a black Israelite, and you might be
can have
Frazier.
that.
He's
I can
definitely
be
Ali.
Yeah, he's Ali.
There's not even he's Ali. You're Cassius Clay.
This is the last thing. This is the last thing I'll say about it for right now. If he don't let me hit him, he's fine. If I hit this nigga,
he's out.
Different story.
Look, you
Put him to bed.
Don't let me catch you.
I think
Don't let me catch you, nigga.
Yeah,
Bro, the problem is this,
you
bro.
land-
Like, yo, bro, throwing
And
two,
you know the niggas I'm training
bro,
with.
listen, but look, I'm telling you though,
Heavy hitters.
throwing two heavy punches, my nigga, make you tired as fuck.
Right.
You feel me? So like, yeah, it seemed good, but like, if a nigga don't let you catch him within those first 3 to 4 punches, nigga, you better get in shape.
But Pooh, you know the niggas I'm working with. So you know the knowledge in the game. You know the trainer. Nigga, my trainer beat up Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Amateurly.
So did Jake Paul. Or
He know the
But
niggas
you
I'm-
also have
listen.
you also have your name written on your fucking Stanley Cup, dog. like a kindergarten.
And a shrine with your boxing gloves at your house.
I do
too.
want you just to think about one thing.
Yeah.
You have not been in a fight since before this young man was born.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, and bro,
1 years old. He was shitting himself.
Bro, the problem is,
When
is
you-
like you ain't been punched in the face since you was
Yeah,
19.
No.
exactly.
That shit, bro, being punched in the face hit different.
No,
my
you
nigga.
feel like you're getting your picture taken. Nigga start posing.
Dope Boy's so fucking much doper now. I fucking
trying to talk dope.
Dope Boy's doing it
Come
up.
on,
Hell
man.
yeah.
We out here, nigga.
Dope Boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, honestly,
You
bro.
know, he's going to win the fight.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Now you learning.
I'm like, honestly, just based on like cartoon physics, I might
Facts,
Doughboy
exactly.
with a slight edge.
Bro, he's
like-
going to hit him like a Mack truck.
Shout out my guys, man.
4,000 watching live right now.
4K. 4K on the news.
So you're fighting Spoety face, and you said what?
You heard what I said. He going to sleep.
Hell yeah.
Night, night.
Doughboy said I got that retarded strength.
Yeah, I do. You know what my
You definitely said that about him.
You know what niggas used to call my right hand in high school?
What?
NyQuil.
Sleeper.
Put niggas to sleep.
Pause.
I
You
thought that
was
hit.
giving hella hand jobs.
Sensitive.
Wait, so your right hand is
Puts niggas to sleep.
It was his left.
yeah, that was his left. You know your right hand.
Serving shit with the left.
He was milking shit. He was
No,
milking shit.
It's a threesome. It's a
Nigga
threesome.
was milking shit clean.
Maybe his right hand is like NyQuil though, because it's lean that doesn't really work.
You got to drink a lot that to get on, man.
Lean that don't really work, player. Now we definitely received an amazing call.
Bro, this was shocked me.
Let's listen to this.
This shocked me when he
Our
called
very
in.
own Munchie B, who was wearing a red Inglewood football jersey.
That's so hard.
By the way, I want to point out.
I think we should get into the full
They
clip,
need
to
somebody
be
needs to put
honest.
Munchie in a movie, bro. He just always looks like he's like posing in a movie.
If Munchie is not like a fully important, activated, centralized character in GTA 6, like there's a huge misstep.
If it
Like
wasn't in Miami, it
Yo,
would
that's
have to
real.
Be. Unless it's in Florida.
that got
Yo, this is
they gonna have LA in there too.
Nah, no, they don't.
Yeah,
nigga.
they
That
might
shit
mix
is-
it in.
That shit is straight like Florida and shit.
They gonna have in GTA.
And I
Shit, they
think,
gonna
like, New
have like
Orleans and
LA.
shit.
We're gonna make
Munchie
it
with the
LA
whips.
mod with bro names.
Nah, Munchie they need to put Munchie in GTA 5 while it's still around.
That's gotta happen.
And I want to play as Brick Baby too. I've been said that.
So
All right,
the
let's
clip
take a look.
says Aunt Hefe speaks on his murder case and goes off on
It's a
J
30-minute clip, but there's like 2 parts we really need to get into.
All right, yeah,
This is
yeah,
probably the
yeah.
first part, and then him actually talking about the case.
Nigga to say,
And you
hey,
get
that's
nothing
A-Trey
wrong.
gangster business.
True.
That's on this panel. I'm the only nigga who said, keep that shit in the streets. I'm the only nigga who said, so that's weird shit, cuz. So whoever said, who told you I spoke on that?
Trying to argue about what you over, but look, you said you were trying to argue about what you over talking, bro.
Yeah, because you said some bullshit, cuz you just called in and you didn't ask to hear nothing.
Talk to me, bro.
Come on, cuz. That's like you could have called.
Man, look, you said, come on, cuz, bro. I'm hearing from niggas, numerous motherfuckers. What motherfuckers lying on you for? Like, I'm not just calling in, nigga, asking you no question, nigga. I'm hearing your name, bro.
Okay, who told you my name? Who told you my name?
Bro, I'm not about you. I don't do that. Who said your name? Numerous
And
motherfuckers.
whoever said my name is a bitch, dead homies, because I don't throw stones behind my hand. If I would have said something, I would have said something. But I'm the only nigga on this panel. Both times I've been on here and ain't dropped no video about you that said that's A-Trey gangster business and free and Hefe. I'm the only nigga who said
No,
that.
like I said, look, listen.
Oh, West Side Herb, nigga on the dead homies.
Look. A motherfucker can react to what they want to react to, bro. Like a nigga.
But what I'm saying is I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. So for you to say that I said something about your case, nigga,
Me, bro.
on the dead homies, nigga.
Before, but you gonna let me talk or what, my nigga?
Nigga, cause you just jumped on here and tried to like fake press me, cuz like you could have called me for that, nigga.
Is it? Bro, hey, if we gonna do that, bro, we can just blow the panel up, bro. Like on the set, or you want me to call you? How you want to do it, bro? Because I moved on from you and start talking to another nigga. You coming back, fake pressure up.
I'm the only nigga to say, hey, that's A-Trey gang.
So-
Which I did find that interesting because at that point they had already had like a back and forth. Then like it kind of stopped. Then Ant started talking to Adam and like was addressing him because he was upset, like had something to say to Adam too. And then J Hood.
But you could hear J Hood kind of ad-libbing between
Yeah,
that
for
because
sure.
he felt some type of way like, damn, Ant called in and he pressing me first things first.
No,
like,
for
damn,
sure.
what the fuck?
I was more confused by the whole thing because just from my
I believe
eyes and
that.
what I've observed, I never saw J Hood say nothing crazy about Aunt Hefe. Matter of fact, every time it came up, he was damn near trying to dead the situation and move the conversation somewhere else. Like that's A-Trade business. Like, so I was just confused. I was just like, so maybe Aunt got some correspondence about some things that I wasn't privy to, but I didn't know why that escalated so quickly because I never seen J Hood talk bad about him at
Has to be
all.
the
He
Wack
was
connection,
talking
right?
about something that was said during the Munchie J Hood interview.
Yeah.
J Hood was saying that he was automatically gonna have to do like a year because he was on federal probation, and if you come in
He did say
contact
that.
with law enforcement, that's like an automatic year or some shit.
It
So
seemed like he
Why
said
would
it.
Ant trip about that?
But
though?
Ant felt like it was more than that, but that was the thing that he cited. But he definitely was being told by other people that he was saying
Something
other
else,
stuff.
right.
I know he
But
said
I
that.
haven't heard J Hood same
I
thing.
didn't-
He's always like, I'm gonna stay out
Never.
there.
Yeah.
Because Ant kept referencing Wack too.
That too. That's what I think it was.
Ant
It's like
kept referencing Wack and
J.
basically
Hood-
saying it seemed like that Ant was saying that J Hood was essentially seconding what Wack may have been saying or putting into his ear. type shit.
yeah, that's what I assumed as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, look, yo, I ain't gonna hold you, man. Ant, bro, is Ant. You could tell when Ant is mad for real.
Right.
You feel me? Like that nigga sounds a whole different type of way once he get to that level, bro. And to
That's the
hear
best,
Ant-
let's
to
be
hear
real.
Ant, yo, and it's the best. I ain't
Sober
gonna hold
Ant,
you,
the
bro.
octave went up
Sober
real
Ant,
quick.
Like,
yeah,
that
it
shit
did.
goes 0 to
Can we
100.
get into this
Automatically.
clip a little bit?
Hey,
The
the
one
ba-
that you pulled up, the longer one.
I'm not sure if this was the right part.
These bitches love Sosha.
That was great too. Bro, when Ant gets out, he's gonna be fucking popping in these streets.
Man.
Praying that
Short TMZ, Complex.
this whole situation works itself out. But you don't sound too bothered. You don't seem too worried because a lot of people talking about the situation like it's super, super, super serious, and you don't seem bothered.
Bro, I'm not like you. I mean, you only can be bothered by what you done. They got me in jail for murder. I ain't murdered nobody, so it's like what the f the hell? No, I'm not bothered. And you know, they got a whole, like you know what I'm saying, I just showed up at the wrong place at the wrong time, and just so happened I'm somebody that they identified that you know what I'm saying was out there allegedly when something happened. But
Right.
that, like y'all got me locked up for somebody to do. Y'all locked me up for a murder, and I didn't do no murder. So you know that right there, like hell no, I'm not worried. You feel me? Like shit, because I know you know what I'm saying. I ain't murdered nobody. You know what I'm saying? So like. I'm gonna be worried about, like, you know what I'm saying, all that
No.
is false. Like,
just false allegations trying to hold a motherfucker. You know, like, and they do like that, you know, like motherfuckers get locked up and shit, and you know, they and they'll leave it to the court to sort it out. You know what I'm saying? But like, no, I'm in good spirit. You know what I'm saying? I am irritated though. I'm not gonna sit here act like I'm not irritated. Like this shit. You know, so I'm in the cell right now talking to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm right here in the cell, right here on the tier. You know what I'm saying? 2400. You know what I'm saying? On everything, like general population. When I first came to jail, you know, they was on bullshit on that no jumper shit. You know, they K10 me and put a V on my wristband and put me in 3500 at high power. I had to talk to the jail liaison and tell them like, man, look, bro, I just do that. Like, I'm not a celebrity, a regular. I'm not looking for no type of status. I'm putting in general population and shit gonna happen to me. Like, y'all taking this no jumper shit too far. Like, this shit is crazy.
Hey, Aunt. That's the 20.
Fill me up over here. You ain't up here, you know, it's for them, you know, whatever.
Or no.
Yeah.
He said, who?
Now you gotta move.
Passing through, man.
Munchie, that's what we see on late.
Crazy people. He probably up there with the mental people.
Yeah, you said he in blues, he in blue and yellows?
No, he said probably.
The blues and yellows, they got them on the 5,000. All this shit different now. They got the blues and yellows on the 5,000 doing that shit. Boy, look,
if you got hit, even if you were not driving, you need to try this.
You don't want to be a minion.
You can skip.
You don't want that banana.
Me.
So how do we feel about this? Are we listening to some more?
Yeah, it's just weird. Like I said, like stick to the facts, and like a lot of it, like you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like stop making it up. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just like trying to make shit up with these fake ass lures. Like, bro, come on with this weird, bro. Like, just stick to the regular. Bro, like content that dead out there to where motherfuckers gotta just make up shit every day. Oh yeah, he killed the dude at the taco truck. Oh yeah, he killed all the case that he saw to that lady. Yeah, he the killer. Like all this weird shit.
Hey, the Big U son thing too.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was the first one, yeah.
Yeah, that was the crisis actor who put that out there.
Wow. Oh, said this.
Yeah, Fetty Nash.
Oh wow!
He
never knew.
I've been hearing about him too. Like I don't even know how to. These dudes, like especially these dudes. That's what I don't understand. Like these dudes is like portraying to be solid and portraying to be street. Like bro, like where do you dudes get off like doing this weird? Like even me, like I react to some shit, but like I'm not into the pushing the lies and fake ass narratives and all that. Like these dudes are just crazy with this shit. And these dudes be talking about they from gangs and shit. Like you can expect that from the fake ass Floccos and even the Wacks, because Wack ain't nobody gang member. You feel me? He only Pyro when he get mad. That dude is like far removed from the street. He's a police for real. That because ain't no solid nigga gonna repeat what the police saying. This nigga's on the internet repeating some shit that the police lied about. Like, oh yeah, I'm telling you and this and that. Like, bro, you can't be street, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, or so whatever. Like, and you know what I'm saying, I'm not tripping though, but every dog got their day, and a lot of motherfuckers that's doing false and fake shit, they gonna fall on the sword. It's gonna be violent for them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even tripping, bro. I know I'm blessed, bro. I'm about the best. You feel? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is just mine is like this happened. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just so happened, popular motherfucker from where you from. So motherfuckers watching this camera and whatever narrative they trying to come with it, paint. It's just like even like the narrative. Like it's all like I said. I'm just waiting to go to court, bro. You feel me? Get this on the road, bro. And get the fuck up out of here. You feel me? But
yeah, because Aunt
good though. But I had to tap in with my good people though. I just been hearing a lot of little weird shit, and I'm just like, man, this shit is crazy. Like like I said, I didn't want to like hop on the phone or like you know what I'm saying, call in really like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it is what it is. Because like I said, I know I'm not guilty of nothing. So like you know what I'm saying, the only motherfuckers I want you to talk. You know what I'm saying? When you guilty of something, like I said, I ain't did shit. So like it ain't I'm not worried about nothing. You feel me?
He sounds so clear-headed.
I know because he ain't high.
Whenever they ready to present the evidence.
So what? He's not smoking, so it sounds like kind of different, right?
No murder here. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't murder nobody.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say, like, it is a little tricky because, like, there's so many people out here making videos and they all trying to make sense of the situation based on what information they have, and like all the information they have is basically coming from law enforcement. And then meanwhile, like even with us on the phone with you right now, obviously you're not in any position to just give us a whole story about whatever happened, because you got to, like, you know, be mindful of how this is going to all play out legally and everything. So, you know, I definitely feel like, you know, I understand you being a little frustrated with certain people, especially people who are cool with you, who have been a little quick to jump out the window with theories and shit like that. But, you know, even someone like Flacco, like, I do believe that he's trying to, like, get to the truth on behalf of the people, even though, you know, obviously he's made some, like, pretty massive mistakes, like, especially with the whole taco truck narrative.
But him, like, you can't be trying to get to the truth, Adam, when you talking about you, like, lying to my car, somebody was driving up to know, like, you going too far when you talking about, you don't know what car kind of no jumper. I don't even come to no jumper in my cars. Like, people bring me, my homies drive me up to no jumper. So it's like, 'cause I don't even want to drive the freeway a lot of times. So it's like what the is you talking about tomorrow? Yeah, it's like the car, he was coming up there to no jumper in. Like, it's just like these narratives. Like I said, I'm not even mad, because like I said, I know how the content go. You know, I've reported shit, but, you know, I'm not going to jump off the deep end and, like, be saying no weird. You feel me? So
this call is being recorded.
He knew what he was saying. Like I said, even the police report, I'm not mad about that, because that's what the police put out there. Like I said, I'm going to deal with them, though. You know what I'm saying? They put the false shit out there, so for sure, all right, I'm not even tripping off that, because that's what they put out there. You feel me? That's what motherfuckers going off of. But it's just like all these other little fake narratives I've been hearing, like, coming back on there every day, trying to, like, oh, yeah, well, this happened. Oh, no, well, it happened like this. Oh, yeah, he might have did this, too. Like, what? Like, the f*** is you talking about? Like, that shit is just what? Damn.
Okay, yo, you tell me if this is too much to ask, but, like, do you reject the idea that this was some sort of DP scenario?
Huh?
Like you tell me if this is too much, but do you reject the idea that this was some sort of DP gone wrong?
Yeah, because I like this is what I'm gonna tell you. I don't even look. I pulled up to a store, bro. Look, I was on my way home. My girl hit me, asked me if I can stop and get some tissue. So being that I was already in my community, I'm like, all right, before I hop on the freeway and go home, I'm gonna stop at the store and get me some tissue. I just stopped at the store and got some tissue. So that had transpired and what was going on, I really don't even know what happened. That's what like really was pissing me off. I really don't know what happened, but just because I am who I am from where I'm from, and they said that my homies was involved in something, and I'm one of the only dudes. Like, so basically, they said it was a gang of people out of this gang expert, fake ass gang expert that put that document out there. That by the way, who don't know me, like, you know what I'm saying. Anybody can see a picture of my face, and like everybody know my name. And like even if I got on the internet, like I've been like a reputable dude from where I'm from. So it's like it ain't like you don't know me, but like you know they come out like this gang expert cop, like oh he know me, bro. You don't know me. Like you saying you just know of me. So basically, I can't even answer
that's a real legend.
That is true or not because I don't know. I really don't even know about the situation. Like I really don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I just happen to show up and some shit just happened to be happening. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just like I just showed up at the wrong place at the wrong time. So even when I'm hearing all this deep and I'm like, what? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like I can't answer that because I don't even know what the was going on.
I'm pretty sure Ant's like had enough experience in the legal system to know what to say and what not to say. So
I do agree though. I wouldn't have said that.
Far be it from me to critique anything that he's dealing with because I don't think obviously he knows way more than I do and he's not fucking dumb.
Right.
I don't think that needed to even be discussed. But again, I'm assuming he knew how to do it in a way that isn't contradicting whatever narrative he has about his.
He didn't say anything that was incriminating himself.
No,
but I
he
think
didn't.
just generally any lawyer would tell you not to speak on it.
Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. I know Ant's got a good lawyer, and you know what I'm saying, your counsel is going to tell you what questions you could answer and which ones not to answer and how to answer them. So if Ant's like, hey, man, I'm going to tell him I didn't do shit that, you know what I'm saying, I went to pick, the counsel might have been like, yeah, you could say that. Just make sure you don't say any of these extra things.
And I would think
there's no scenario where he would actually say,
just jump out the window.
I was participating in a DP. Like, nah, like.
And I would think Ant's lawyer knowing that he's like a public figure and he's on a podcast or AKA talk show, people reporting him like me and Moose was talking about on these huge networks and whatnot, it's possible that somebody's going to contact you for an interview and this may or may not be able to help your case if you say the right thing. So I'm sure he probably consulted him for that and then Ant know what to say because Ant knows that he's going to be, just like his lawyer knows, he's going to be probably talking here and there on different podcast outlets and things like that. So,
yeah, I agree.
Free the Eagle.
Yeah, Free the Eagle. I do love just how adamant he was, whether or not he's right or not. Like, I love how much he was like standing on business about his name being played with, because there's very big consequences. If potentially, his bail got raised $1 million fucking dollars over
$50K.
Yeah, dude. Like he's more than warranted to be hyper vigilant about it. However, he has to express.
I know this is.
I condone it.
I know this is random, but I have an imaginary scenario.
Let's hear it.
Yes,
bro.
please.
I want you for this, Lush.
Okay.
You and I are A&R reps at Empire Records.
Okay.
Aunt Hefe is signed to us.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a lot of first day out records. We've seen a lot of records before people go to prison. We know the technology exists that we could get some bars off. Hear me. Wouldn't it be really, really dope right now? This is my pitch to you, and then you tell me if you would open a budget for this.
Okay.
What the world needs right now is an Aunt Hefe freestyle. While he's in there, he can address whatever he wants to talk about, whatever things. Wouldn't that be a really revolution? Because we've heard records from different people doing different things, but if we right now capitalize on the moment, do you feel like an Aunt Hefe freestyle, him speaking his mind live from the county jail, and we could call it, this call is being recorded, actually like sample little different things from that shit right there, and like, you know what I'm saying? Wouldn't that be,
not bad.
Would that not work?
No, I think that's a really cool idea. I think the only thing that might slightly contradict it is the fact that we just said maybe he shouldn't be talking so much.
No, he doesn't have to talk about things that he doesn't want to talk about, but he could get things off of his chest. He could address people speaking on his name.
Only thing you gotta do is what you gotta do is if it's
what else he gonna say? I seen a commercial. Ice Spice was in the Wendy's commercial.
If it's gonna be you and Lush, you just gotta bring his lawyer in on it. His lawyer gotta be an
but no, because Lush has said on one of the other because Lush has said on one of the other episodes, Lush has said, how can people support you? Let's run the streams up. How much better than to get people's interest than to hear from Aunt Hefe himself on a record and then run those streams up?
I think Hefe dropping a little 16 over the jail phone would be lit.
That'd be hard.
You fuck with it, Rick?
Bro,
You gotta run it by the lawyer.
Skipping the FDO.
Yeah, skipping it.
Behind bars.
FDI.
Behind bars.
That's that Tory Lanez shit.
Yeah,
Right.
That's the Tory
We
Lanez
can break
vibe.
the internet. Hefe, get us those bars.
Who do you think has the best behind bars
Tory
little
Lanez.
verse or performance you've heard?
Draco got some good ones.
Well, there's legendary albums that were recorded behind the walls, like the three.
Only
X-rated,
only
Sacramento,
X-rated.
Shout out X-rated.
Like, get off. Just in
Give
general,
me
get off.
3, Lush.
Well, like my favorite song. First of all, the best current rapper incarcerated making fire is Yada from Frisco by a significant margin. He's going so stupid, and there's like a whole genre of incarcerated rap, but Yada is definitely like the goat of that right now. The top, like the most important incarcerated releases of all time is Mac Dre's album while he was locked up, is X-Rated's album when he was locked up, and Draco's album when he was locked up.
Right.
And
Max B.
Sibo too. I think Sibo did one too.
He had a couple of that.
Shout out Sibo.
Those are my three favorite. Right. And my favorite song incarcerated person ever recorded is Macaframalama by X-Rated. That is the hardest song anyone, and it's all about finessing bitches into fucking sending you JPEGs and shit. And it's and he's talking about how you should find an ugly fat white bitch to give you money and It's such a great song.
Shout out X-Rated.
Shout out to
Sacramento in the house.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, exactly. In Sacramento, the shit'll have you mental because you can't smoke. That song is so hard. But yeah, it's definitely a viable option, and I would like to see. Hopefully, he's home before this even becomes a thing.
Right,
Yeah.
he's coming home. He's coming home. So yeah, but before he comes home, let's get that record, Aunt Hefe.
Yeah, I think that's solid. What else we got on today's bingo cards? It's the 3rd of the month. This is your last day to.
It's the 3rd of the month.
Feel me? If your EBTAR cake
wake up,
And I'm
came late.
you got to the 5th to pay that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Now is the time. I would assume that y'all got to get your rent in today as well.
Yeah, they be wanting it every month. I'm like, damn, take a month off.
Yeah, I know, right? So unreasonable.
Price of living.
Ooh.
I have an interesting take on. I have an interesting take on Sauce Walka.
Okay, I'd love to hear that.
Let's get into it.
Yeah,
For sure. What's your interesting take on Sauce Walker?
I genuinely feel like Sauce Walka is a legend. Seriously, like
That's
he's a
an
really
interesting
good
take.
rapper. Like, have you heard the song Ghetto Gospel?
We know
I
that
listen to a lot of
Sauce
his
Walker is a
music,
great
so I just
fucking
like,
rapper.
and he's like a very like visionary mind entrepreneur. He makes millions of dollars doing the only OF thing, different things. Like, I don't know why there's such a disdain towards him in this game right now.
Well, he be popping it a lot. He's very vocal. He gets into it. He
Right.
gets into big altercations. Let's take a look at this clip, for instance. I'm a huge Sauce Walker fan.
Shout Sauce.
Even when Sauce Walker's beefing with the homie, I still can't
Wow,
fucking hate
yeah,
Sauce
that's
Walker.
dope.
I don't think it's released. Bullshit.
Just a little baby mama drama. Just a little baby mama drama. Just a little baby mama drama. Bitch still man on. Everybody went on my motherfucking response, huh? Yeah, man, this how much dough I got out the hole from OVO. Just in case you want to know, yeah, it's the kid that did, not the kid that didn't. The reason why the sauce word was written. Brand new motherfucker, make you break, make you bacular. Hey, man, the man just dropped a whole new album, and every song was about me, baby. Had the whole going deep sea, baby. Yeah, man, I'm the nigga that he talking about on the song that was putting the bone on the bitch in the home that he was paying for. You heard what he said? Tricking on all the bills is how I sauce and spill. When I found out that you was fucking a nigga in the house I paid for, it broke my heart. That was me from the start. It's the kid that did, man. I got plenty of hoes. And, hey, man, this ain't nothing new. This is what I really do, though. I ain't never took a loss on the internet yet. Lose. Hey, man, I got a brand new jam for all the baby daddies and all the real strong men all around America, man. We $300,000 on a new Maybach drop top. I'm 6 Maybach deep. What? This just a little baby mama drama. We ain't never sweat no. Oh, yeah, one more thing, too. And don't forget this. Hey, the threat was never about the pussy. I'm the nigga that sent the hoe. I can't be tender if I'm the one that sent her. The threat is about this white boy Adam22 being in the motherfucking business. Bitch, what kind of motherfucking pussy foot kick, feet kicking you over there doing to make this nigga Adam think he know what the fuck going on between me, you, and this bankroll? Play my shit.
Nah, hey, the funniest track this fool had against Drake. Because like this all started, Sauce Walker back in the day said that Drake was biting his style and was like copying his shit and not paying
Houston
homage.
and shit like
Taking the sauce from Houston, but not collaborating with Houston artists.
Remember in the whole diss track when he's
The
all
back-to-back,
like,
whack
what
to
he say?
whack.
You be drawing little dicks like super bad. What do you say?
That's fire. That's fire.
I always thought that was so funny.
But this was the confusing thing. How did Adam get drawn into this? Did Adam say something that he didn't like?
for like a couple months now.
Yeah, Adam and Sauce been going back and forth for a
Right.
second now.
He was up here, right? But he got interviewed by Sharp.
He did an interview with Sharp where they like.
And he requested Sharp and didn't want to fuck with Adam. Even
Yeah,
at
they
that
already
point.
didn't.
I
Like,
see
they already
that.
didn't
I
fuck
see
with him,
that.
and then he like argued with Sharp about the digital pivot and a bunch of other shit, and then.
Shout out
The
to Church.
digital pivot.
Yeah, the digital pivot.
Yeah.
Sauce made the digital pivot and made millions.
I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
for
this is a
sure.
really ill timeline in hip hop.
It
This
is.
is really ill.
It
I'm not
is.
gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
like
this
all
is-
of this shit is pretty dope.
This
Like,
is an exciting era.
Yeah.
Honestly, I wish there was more new characters that were operating like on this high of a level.
Facts.
It's all like kind of recycled characters to a
You
degree.
know, it is,
Definitely
but it's making
Yeah,
hip hop feel
definitely
like hyped, like you know what I'm saying,
It's
like
exciting.
Yeah,
It's
It's
exciting.
added-
You know what fight I think needs to be made? I think this
Damn.
might break the internet. Adam Sauce
Walker?
What?
fight. If we seen
Adam
Adam and
Stick?
Sauce,
Adam fights his BM in the ring.
If it's the thick white girl,
y'all don't think that could be a
Y'all
fight?
feel
Adam
like-
and Sauce.
Y'all feel like Sauce lied in here in anything? Y'all think he was capping?
I mean,
Was there?
Other
Where's
than
the
maybe
convention?
the
Yes.
tender dicking one because we heard him on the phone yelling and ranting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
He-
definitely that's BM. You feel me? So
he-
you're gonna have some
Right.
feeling.
None of
he's
this-
exaggerating. He's exaggerating when he alluded to Drake referencing him on the album by being like, "Oh, my heart was broken when you fucked another dude in the house." No, that's not what Drake was
Right,
talking about.
right.
That's not true.
Wait. How do you know that? Has that
Because
been
it doesn't make
confirmed now?
any sense.
It actually does.
Does it?
It was kind of like
Break it down.
low-key-
Break it down.
Please.
Well, the Act stream, he kind of verified it. You know, Act be getting in these hoes' business. You know what I'm
let's
saying?
hear
And
about
everybody just be snitching on him type shit. Like, Drake was fucking with her.
Yeah, we know
That
Drake
is-
was fucking with her.
Yeah. So all of it is
But that, okay, so.
essentially confirmed.
So we think, but like, you think that Drake was in his feels over this bitch like that?
He made a hit. Who cares if that's the actual, if he's pretending to be a Tinder over a hoe? He made relatable music. People fuck with it.
But you think that's the girl he was talking about? Realistically.
It's,
I mean,
it's pretty much been confirmed.
I think Drake's liable.
It's pretty much Shade Room is been on it. It's
Really?
yes, bro.
Really? Is
there another one?
The BM that we were looking at, you don't think Drake would have just casually like tapped that? You in town, you in Houston, you pull it up on 6
that's my whole point.
Yeah, she's one of them.
But
You
that-
don't think she's
that
getting
is-
cracked?
that's my
7
whole
days
point.
in Houston, you can't give her a
So
day
why would
in a
Dra-
penthouse in a Maybach?
So
You
why
Drake.
would Drake be emotional about
But
that?
I feel like Drake's liable to
That's
be
just-
emotional with
this is-
any female.
That's just the artistry,
That's
bro.
not
Who
a bad
cares?
point.
Why
And
would
thi-
he-
this- you're
not a bad
looking
point.
at the offense
Drake's
the wrong
liable
way.
to
You
be-
think he's
you know what I'm
Tinder
saying?
over the hoe? He said, "Damn, you gave this lame ass nigga action at me." That's what he's forecasting. Everything that
a
Sauce
good point.
Walka is doing. He said, "Damn, you gave him a reason to speak on me. I can't believe it. My heart is broken. Why? Because you let a lame come in between the shit we got going on."
But that wouldn't make sense because
I'm
the
not
whole
calling
reason.
Sauce a lame, but that's the
That's
whole.
Drake's
I get it.
perspective.
I get
That's
it, but
his
the whole,
perspective.
but the whole reason he's fucking with that
I'm
bitch.
up a B, but he's getting at me.
But the whole reason, yeah, I
That's
mean,
crazy.
the whole
That's
reason.
great. Bro, I'm
The
sorry.
whole-
This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, why is Drake smashing Scooms that could even put him in this type of position?
I don't see what
we all love
facts.
Scoom.
I'm saying,
Drake.
I'm saying the pussy houndum is deep. It's
Wait,
not regular.
but
It's
no,
not regular.
Drake is getting at that bitch beyond the fact that she's like ridiculously thick with phenomenal pooper and all
It's
that.
because that's
yes,
BM.
that's why.
Literally the only
He's
reason.
doing it to get at Sauce.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
That's
though,
the
but
whole point.
The diss,
And Drake's
the
been
diss
known
to
to do
Drake
that
is
to
all
people.
about
Yes,
you
Drake's
open me
been
up to
known to do that.
liability.
That's why
You
he
open
gets
me
into
up
it.
for
Yeah.
this dude to be able
Yep.
to mention me and
Who
get clout
doesn't
off
want to
my name.
fuck they ops BM, you know?
Especially if she bad.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
you're,
That just makes me
Because
hate
even
it.
if she was fat and ugly, it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
it's like, fuck it.
I still fucked
Hey,
your
yo,
BM.
I think Moose made a great point. I don't put it past Drake to be in love with any of his bitches. The fact that he spent the money, the $300K
Or faking love,
on her
you know?
Maybach to he bought her a Maybach essentially, which is like a $300-400K whip, right? So like Drake is that type of nigga. But once again, we talking from a perspective of niggas who ain't never had that type of money where that's just play and throwaway
Right.
money for Drake.
I would be
So,
buying bitches Maybachs if I
but
could.
this
And be
nigga Sauce-
faking love with
hold on,
hoes.
But
Like,
peep
that
though,
sounds
Sauce
fly.
is 1,000% lame because bro,
Whoa.
how does this shit make sense? Tell me like, okay, you on the phone talking about some bitch, I get you beat up again. You incriminating yourself, talking
get
about you
him
getting
shot
bitches
at.
beat up. Then you incriminate yourself further and say that you'll get Drake shot at. And now you saying, well, I only threatened Drake because Adam22. What?
no, that was the most tender part of this
Strong
entire
point.
ex-
Strong point.
The
That
most
don't make
tender
no sense.
part of this
Can't
entire
argue with that.
exchange was, I'll get Drake shot.
But we've all
Like-
done that.
Bro,
We've
but
all
then
said
to
that
follow
and
it
done
up-
That
that.
we could get Drake
Let's be
shot.
real.
That we could get Drake
Sauce
shot.
Walker.
But then to follow it up with the explanation of, well, I only said this because of Adam22. What
Facts.
the fuck type
Facts.
sense?
That's
does
not
that
what
make,
he's
bro?
saying though. That's not what
That's
he's
literally
saying.
what he said. He said, I only made the threat towards Drake because Adam22 was all in our business and he felt the need. That's
I think
verbatim
he
what
thinks
said.
that-
no.
that
he's
Drake's
saying-
leaking
he's
That's
info.
verbatim what
he
the
knows
nigga said.
he knows Drake and Adam been talking, and he's saying, what has Adam been telling? I mean, what has Drake been telling Adam that now this dude's getting at me too?
Thinking he knows all my
he's
business.
picking a side in the
Right.
whole thing when this is
Right.
some
How
shit
does
that
it
we
make sense to say, since another a media outlet is picking sides?
No, that doesn't
I'm
make
go-
sense.
Come on, bro. Like,
It-
how
that
we
doesn't
trying to
make
make
sense,
of
but
this
he's
shit?
just on a
Since
tender
the media
shit,
outlet
yeah.
is picking
Deeper than-
sides,
it's
I'm
deeper
a
than
threaten to
rap.
shoot him and not
He's
the
saying
media
it's-
outlet.
He's not saying that's why. That's not. He never said
Sounds like a
anything about
lie.
popping at Drake.
That
He never
sounds
said
retarded.
It
anything.
sounds like a lie.
He never.
Yeah.
he
He
never
just,
said
he just
that.
needed a reason to, get at him.
To
Like,
justify saying
he-
such a
to say
ridiculous thing
something
and looking
ridiculous.
tender.
Other than,
Exactly.
hey, I was in my
Exactly.
feelings. I was
Bro,
arguing with my BM,
exactly.
and I said some crazy
Bro, and
shit.
you know what
Yes.
most
That's what really
people
it
do when
is.
they say some dumb shit? They say some even dumber shit to justify.
Nah, that's true.
Which is what
Dumb and
happened.
Dumber.
Which
You-
is
you
exactly
gotta
what happened.
jump through the hoops to make it make
feel
sense
me?
and
Like-
shit.
Try to clean it up.
What I want to know from this is, do y'all feel like Adam's Drake connection has compromised him at this point, and we can't take his Drake commentary.
To a degree, yes.
Like this
He might
is,
be
I feel like
compromised.
Adam's
He might
starting
be
to become
compromised.
the West Coast podcasters glazing the fuck out of Kendrick because there's waiting out for the interview type vibes.
I
Because
mean-
that's what all the West Coast did.
Didn't Adam say that Hove's verse is like the worst verse he's ever heard?
Yeah, he's like going
really
against
wasn't
like
that good.
he's even going against Jay-Z for Drake. Like he's so compromised.
He's a better lyricist than Jay-Z.
Okay, yeah, this is.
And you didn't push back hard
I
enough
follow
for
that
me,
line of
Lush, but
logic.
maybe you're just letting him get his shit off. You know, sometimes we got to.
I don't disagree with that.
Hear what you had to say about
Drake is lit.
I saw your face. I saw your face and
Did
shit.
y'all not watch? I like broke down the entire verse in
But
like
yeah,
5
yeah.
minutes.
But
and
we're talking about that point though, like that specific
that specific point that Drake is a better lyricist than Jay-Z.
Yeah,
is pretty fucking absurd, bro.
it's not absurd.
It is.
It's not absurd.
It's absurd.
Lush,
yeah.
Lush.
And Drake's
Yes,
the goat.
bro.
Drake's the
Lush.
goat to me, but that's absurd.
Don't do that.
Talking about that is
Now,
Drake, lyrically, Drake's washing Hove.
all right. All right, next
I
topic.
was just starting to fuck with Dope Boy.
topic.
Yeah, next topic.
No,
Wait.
what
I'm just kidding.
Welcome back to the film.
Is Adam
Next topic,
compromised?
please.
Yeah, is Adam compromised?
Conversation because
Oh, shit!
I turned on the news for 2 fucking seconds and I just hear Lush and his crackhead ass just lying on me, saying that I said that the Jay-Z verse was the worst verse he's ever spit. Please,
that's
I will
not-
give you
that's-
cash money if you can prove that I said that.
No,
I didn't take
What-
away
what
from
it-
the verse. I said he's not going to be able to defeat Drake with that verse. But I'll
didn't
be
you say it was
damned
like
if
a
I'm gonna
terrible
let your
verse?
bum ass sit here and lie.
Did you literally say it was like the shit sucked?
Find that.
Okay,
Find
so you didn't say
said,
that.
You said that. I said
I
that
thought
it
you
was the
did.
worst verse
And-
of Jay-Z's career.
and literally,
When did I say that?
First of all, that's
Go find
not,
that clip.
again not what I said. I said
rewind the fucking
that's-
tape.
I didn't say the worst verse of his career. It was the worst verse of all time.
Taking a leak.
The worst verse of all time.
I turned
It
on
was
my
the-
phone and I hear you making shit up about me.
I
Get
said
your fucking facts straight, you fucking crackhead.
Listen. You said yesterday supposedly that this is the worst verse of all. Pull that.
Find that clip.
So
Send it, Chad.
Clip
find
don't
that.
exist.
We gonna
Clip it,
see
Chad.
who the crackhead is.
you know what this
He's
is?
compromised, guys. We lost.
Yeah, he's completely compromised. Completely
This is beef
compromised.
from 2 Tuesdays ago. This is beef from 2 Tuesdays
Completely
ago. This is just
compromised.
a TMZ conversation continuing.
Oh
Completely.
no!
This is nothing
Is
but
TMZ
the
credible or not?
conversation going on. It's still
No,
going
like,
on.
but
It's a two
no.
weeks removed from the
He
TMZ
literally was like,
conversation.
the point is this, and if he didn't say that exact phrase, the point is he was saying that it was a very underwhelming verse. He was saying the verse wasn't dope, beyond it not being enough. Then after I analyzed it and broke it all down, silence in the room.
Lush,
Nobody
he's
was
trying
trying
to
to
fake news you. Do
but-
you not see? This is the long game. He's trying to fake news you.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
For
he's
sure,
definitely
for
Tucker
sure.
Carlson
He's
you
trying to
right
fake
now.
news you.
Sure.
Damn.
For sure.
Bro, you got it. You
we're
got
used
to
to
start
fight back.
compiling
So the-
evidence.
You got fire on.
No, yeah, for sure.
But
that's
Lush,
what Jay Reed
yeah,
said.
but Lush.
If we're being honest, that kind of substantiates the previous claim that Adam is 1,000% compromised.
He might be.
That's it.
But before
1,000%.
but before we move on from this can Drake beat Jay thing, I just want to say one last thing. This is the reason why I believe Drake is superior lyrically to Jay-Z.
Yeah, let's get back
Jay-Z
to this.
Jay-Z had an amazing run from, let's call it 96 to 05, right?
No, it's longer than that. Shut the fuck up.
No, but he kind of stopped making
The
albums
Black
after
Album, you know what I'm saying?
that. That
There's
came
a
out
bunch
in
of
04.
classics.
That came out in 04.
Yeah, it did.
After that, he
It
did
it
American
did.
Gangsta. He did Blueprint 2.1, and then he did
Blueprint.
fucking
He did
444.
Blueprint 3, which was a great album.
what I'm
It
saying
wasn't
is
like-
this is-
and he did 444, which is a
And
great
this
album.
this is why I feel like Drake is superior to him, because for
and you
Drake,
can watch The Throne.
right? But Drake from 08-ish to right now has been substantially all the time putting out records all the time. So I just think that he has more reps in the gym than Hov right now. Jay-Z been being a family man.
Bro, that's
That
hard to
is
say.
a-
When Hov was doing this before Drake was even doing it, and now Hov obviously retired to doing something else. He wasn't focused on the music, so obviously somebody who's current in the NBA.
But can we all
That
agree
also
that
doesn't
Drake
matter,
had?
though.
But can we all agree that Drake had a 15-year run that's
But
unparalleled?
also,
Yes.
Drake wasn't
Yes.
only making
Has
hip hop rap
Jay-Z?
music.
Yes.
Has Jay-Z had a 15-year run where he was the nigga the whole time?
Drake wasn't
Yes.
just rapping.
Not to the same degree Drake has. Drake has had a more
Right.
impressive
So
run.
that's why I feel like he's
but
more.
Doughboy,
Still LeBron and
but that
Jordan
is not. But that has nothing to do with lyricism. All you did was you made a point about longevity and you made a point about success. You did not make a single point about lyricism.
Jay-Z is Jordan. Drake is LeBron. Drake is LeBron.
You know what the zoom
Drake is LeBron.
Is that Jay-Z is? We've been asking this question: is Jay-Z ruining his legacy by doing some of these things? And he is, because he's allowing himself to be in these conversations by keeping himself in the game with these guys. Like, we shouldn't realistically even be having this conversation. We should just be saying 2 different generations.
Facts.
You're not going to be able to put them 1-to-1 or whatever, et cetera, et cetera. But because he keeps inserting himself, and I believe this, I wanted to say this on Monday, Jay is not going to engage in a back and forth battle with Drake.
You mean Drake is not going to engage?
No. Jay is not. He pretty much said it. When he said, I can't beef with a rapper, you looking at the wrong charts, da-da-da-da-da. He's saying, I'm going to compete with you on the business front. This is not going to be music.
Well, I mean,
that's music.
That, to be fair, is Hove moving the goalpost because he might not be able to currently compete. Because again, this is like Mike Tyson fighting Tyson Fury right now.
We shouldn't even be talking about
we have to
clashes,
though. You know what I'm saying? We
have
to,
for
because
sure.
it's like Jordan.
Talk about the lyricism. That's crazy.
Instead of talking about their legacies though, in their proper perspectives, where it's like, yeah, Jay did pretty much stop where Drake took off. We act like we can compare like what's going on now. Like if they were to get in a musical clash.
Yeah, but we do that. It's the same as Jordan and LeBron. It's like, yeah, Jordan retired hell long ago and LeBron kept playing, but we're comparing their legacy.
And Drake is LeBron.
Could actually compete with Drake.
He can't though, not today.
Wait. But I'm just saying, like,
even though he's a better lyricist,
Michael and LeBron literally can't play each other. It wouldn't make sense. Michael's hips are fucked up, right? But
it would be the same thing as a 1v1 versus LeBron and Jordan.
It's falling on different ears, bro. It's going to be a biased crowd. It's falling on a younger crowd. It doesn't matter.
If Drake came out with the craziest Jay-Z direct diss tomorrow, the expectation would be a response. Especially if it was hot.
Even with his response, his fan base isn't going to be able to go against Drake's fan base, who's current right now.
I'm talking about the fact that
a lot of Jay-Z's fan base is dying, nigga.
Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this. If Drake successfully gets into a one-on-one with Jay-Z, and hypothetically he beats him, would we forget about the L he took to Kendrick and like kind of like leave it?
We already forgot about it.
But if he knocks out,
who cares?
I think that this would be a perfect arc for Drake because he's been kind of like going against the machine. He's suing his record label. Like he's against everybody right now. And Jay-Z really represents the machine right now. So if you kill the machine.
I told y'all I was at the liquor store last night and there was homeless people talking about, I'm OVO. like literally, like Drake is taking over the zeitgeist of hip hop.
He doesn't get as much credit as you're giving him for taking out an old ass Hove, though. That hasn't been in the game for fucking 10 years.
But Hove is Jordan.
He didn't take out Hove.
But is Hove not Jordan?
If Jordan is shoot a jumper in 10 years, and then LeBron was like,
and that's where this is different because they can't play basketball, but these niggas can still rap.
I know, but if Jay-Z hasn't been in the game really for about 10 years, and Drake has been literally at his peak right now.
This is Jordan from the Wizards that niggas is comparing to young Cavalier.
Exactly.
Are you calling Hove Jordan on the Wizards right now?
Absolutely. Yeah, he's not dropping albums.
Yes, that's a great comparison.
This is the exact fucking problem is that Jay-Z can be brought into conversations like this due to his current actions. This is the problem.
How's that a problem?
It wouldn't matter what
Jay-Z never be referring to Hove as Michael Jordan on the Wizards.
Why? That's what
we should never.
No, because Michael Jordan on the Wizards is still greatness.
No,
that's a great comparison.
We should be saying Lex Luthor versus Superman. We can't be doing this to Hove.
That's not a diss to Hove.
No, because like Jordan never was saying nothing. It's just Jordan's that great. You know what I'm saying?
This damn near fucking Jordan on the White Sox. like literally.
He's in a different game. He's in a different game.
Jordan on the White Sox is crazy.
Bro, if you're comparing, it's like, bro, it's not fair to make that comparison.
Imagine one of Jay-Z's super New York homies call him, bro. They comparing you to Jordan on the Wizards.
You 4'5". They said you 4'5". But Hope's compared himself to that. By the way,
exactly. He's made like. I think Hove accepts that type of shit because that's why Hove even said in his bars, "I'm not trying to battle you in the music game, my nigga. I do different shit. This is just like this is for fun. This is just a response for me at this point. And I'm just
he compared himself to Glenn Robinson before.
When Hove steps out, he got a nuke a nigga. That's the only thing I want to see from Hove. Hey, Cam steps out. He be putting niggas in that frying pan, serving them up, patting them off, dishing them to the people.
I think there's a big disconnect here, though. I think the biggest issue with this combo that I have right now is that what I think you really meant is that Drake makes better music. And I'm not going to argue with that point. I believe that Drake makes better music than Jay-Z. That's pretty fucking undeniable. Like overall, he has a greater ability to craft a record. By a significant margin.
Sonically,
he has more,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Right.
there's more attributes.
But
that
bar
lend
for
itself
bar?
lyrically, from a traditional sense of hip hop, please explain to me how he's a better lyricist than Jay-Z.
Because he's so diverse. Like
No,
he
no,
really.
no, we're already
No. I mean, Drake is the type of nigga that'll dish you, and you really gotta dig through his shit. Like he's the subliminal
Jay-Z's
king.
literally
No, but that's like
the one who
Jay-Z.
created
You
that.
know that's what Jay-Z does.
Jay-Z
too,
wrote
bro.
the Bible, and
You
then
know
he
that.
read the Bible and
Yeah,
started
you know
practicing
that.
Christianity.
You know that.
Boy, he's luring you into his cave so he can do the unspeakable.
I don't want to
Just
do
back
no.
away.
I'm not.
I felt that
I'm
energy.
not-
Don't walk towards the light. Don't walk towards the light.
I'm
you
being.
think Drake a better lyricist, Rick? You think Drake a better lyricist than Hov?
Pretend you don't have to explain it to me. Just like pretend I'm not here.
I would say
your real thoughts.
I would love to sit down and like listen to both of them and compare it. I think it's
easier to listen to.
I think it's reasonable to.
Again, that's kind of my point, though.
It's a generational
kind of my
That's
point.
better music.
Exactly.
Better music
Exactly.
means that it's easier.
No,
on
but
the
that's a
ears.
generational thing.
It's more acceptable to the ears.
I agree.
You get what
That's
I'm saying?
my
I
point.
agree with
Wait,
that.
let me land right quick.
Yeah.
But
It's
Luscious
like-
homies might think differently.
I
you know
feel
what
like
I'm saying?
the rap these days, yes, it's like easier on the ears, but the bars are like a little harder back in the day. But then the rappers have to deal with today saying what hasn't already been said. So that's where you kind of give the edge to Jay-Z, is that he kind of laid out the blueprint for the mega rich rapper that Drake is now.
Right.
You feel me? And the way he pops it, like Drake has tried really hard to distinguish himself from that type of rap from Hove, where he's going at him about having too many art pieces, bars, and stuff like that. We want to hear about real life, what it feels to be outside with the people. That's basically what he's saying.
But this
right?
is why I feel
But-
like Drake. Here, this is why I feel like this is why.
Bullet squeeze by
Watch
you
this,
like
though.
Louisiana, man.
Watch-
What the
watch this,
fuck
though.
Drake could
This
do?
is.
Sorry.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Let me get this one off.
Before don't do anything else, don't need to go listen to that. You don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah.
But this is what I'm
Listen to
saying.
You don't know.
Go
This
listen
is
to that,
why-
you don't know,
because
and
Drake
Drake
this
goes
is gonna
never
shut-
written about
listen
this
to
shit
the
ever
evils.
again in your
Listen,
life.
listen to what I'm saying.
It's so many.
This
Yeah.
is.
So
like,
many.
He knows better.
This is
You don't
This
know.
is why I'm saying. This is why Drake is superior lyrically. Because listen, what Jay-Z brought to the game, he was the first nigga that was talking about gangster shit, but he wasn't all hyped up, souped up. He would just talk about it in a real matter-of-fact type of way. What Drake was able to do was see everything that Jay-Z did, embody it and do it better. Like he damn near took the nigga Sky Hook. Like Drake was the first nigga Marvin's Room when he was talking about being insecure and hating on a nigga. Ain't no rap nigga ever did that.
For a second, now you just made a left turn.
Not talking about lyricism anymore.
You were doing pretty good
Like,
for a
God
second.
damn it.
You're
You
almost
just
there.
gotta name a Drake song. We gave you 3 J songs. Just name a Drake song. Like even Big Pimpin', bro. I was at a bar the other day and I was like, damn, did they censor the whole like beginning of this song? Like is that?
But do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm
that
gonna be-
Drake was able to listen and absorb all that Jay-Z music and learn from it. And almost put I don't want to say a better spin on it because that's the wrong word.
you're
but he
kinda
was
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like he does it at a really fucking high level. That's why I'm saying. And he's been in more practice than Jay-Z. Jay-Z been off being a family man, having kids and some more shit.
But he predates Drake as well, so Drake's got to keep going.
I got a good rebuttal for you, bro.
Okay, let me hear.
Do you guys really think that Jay-Z's verse that he spit is lyrically not superior to like the majority of Drake's entire Iceman album?
Bro,
No, I wouldn't say so. Because I think
no.
Drake's rapping the best that he has ever.
This is
Lyrically.
where this combo
Did you
gets
listen to
fucked
back
up.
to back?
Lyrically.
This is what I'm saying. This is where this
Bro,
combo gets
go
fucked up
listen
though,
to
because
Drake
old
and
heads
Jay-Z
don't want
on
to
the
give
same
Drake
song.
credit for the shit that he is
I
doing.
fucking love Drake.
Bro,
What are you talking
listen to Drake
about?
and Jay-Z on the same song.
Come on, bro.
I can say
Even
that
when the sun goes down, I'll make this bitch lighter. Drake was snapping.
To make them pay verse, like come on,
that is
bro.
the best Drake song of all
You're not
time.
gonna say that Jay-Z freestyle is better than that. Respectfully, and I respect
It's like
both of them.
that's why I said 98% and make them pay.
Yo,
probably
I
like
didn't
that.
even
But
hear
that's
that.
Make
also
them pay,
that's also
nigga.
what I think. Like with Jay-Z, like what Rick was saying. I think if Jay-Z never even said anything, we'd still be pitting them against each other because they're both like the same cut from the
They're
same
the
cloth,
two most
doing the same
successful
shit.
artists
Yeah,
of
that's
all
what I'm saying.
time.
So it's like
They're
no
the
matter
two
what,
most
we were gonna have this
successful.
convo. It's just they sped it up a little bit, maybe.
One
you know what I'm
rebuttal
saying?
though, you know who doesn't deal with this? West Coast legends like Snoop Dogg, because what he did was
Not rap that
gracefully-
good ever.
And there's no new Snoop Dogg. Like that.
gracefully
Put it
pass
simply.
the
Put it
torch
simply.
off.
No,
I'm
let
talking
him get
about-
shit off. Let him
people-
land.
People
Let him
don't
land.
go, oh, is Kendrick a bigger West Coast artist than Snoop? Da 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 da. Because what he do? He gracefully passed the torch off to the young dude.
Bow wow
and said,
wow,
"You
yippee
got
yo,
it now."
yippee yay, doggy
You got
dogs
it now.
from the
No,
motherfucking
We're talking about
to the foe.
Snoop
I'm
Doggy
bringing
Dogg,
it back.
Dr.
I'm
Dre
bringing
at
it
the
back.
door.
Fuck you guys.
Ready to make
I'm
an
bringing it
entrance.
back to the
back
point
on
where
Back
I
on
was
up.
arguing about their legacies
Right,
being
right.
compared.
Give him the microphone first so I can
Bubble.
like a bubble.
Compton and Long Beach together.
Like, you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a
DMX
G-thing,
harder than Doggy
baby.
Style? Fuck,
No.
was DMX
No.
okay?
No.
Okay then.
No.
It's
We
the
don't
capital
have
S, so
those
yes, I'm fresh and
conversations,
double
do
OP.
we?
I fuck with.
Do we have those conversations? No, we don't, because he gracefully passed off the
No,
fucking
it's
torch.
because
No.
Snoop Dogg was never considered
just
like an
Snoop
MC
Dogg.
like
That's
that.
the
He was
point.
what it is.
That's
What it
the
is.
point.
No,
Yeah.
It's the competitiveness
You guys
of
are-
hip hop and MCism.
You guys
Right.
are on the lyricism
Correct.
conversation.
You're
I'm
on the
talking about
legacy.
their
No, we're just talking
legacy.
top MC.
Right.
But
Snoop
if we're
Dogg's
talking
never a
about-
top
yo,
MC.
bro,
He's a top rapper.
if we're
Nobody
talking
ever
about
thought that.
top
But
MCs,
Snoop Dogg can put his albums up against Kendrick, could he not?
Yes.
Snoop Dogg
Yes,
and Kendrick
yes.
could hop into a versus anytime.
Snoop Dogg has an album
And let me
better.
tell
can't-
you,
I
but
can't
no,
argue
ours
with that.
were Kenny.
I
No,
can't
check
argue.
this out. We not
bars.
talking
I
about
can't
Dogg
argue.
versus
I can't
Snoop
argue.
That's a
Dogg.
part of it.
but
Snoop Dogg has an album
right.
better than Jay-Z,
Yo,
Drake,
stop
and Kendrick
playing,
has
bro.
ever made.
And
Stop
Doggy
playing. I
Style
don't even
is
wanna
a
do that
better
to
album.
Kendrick.
his
Yes.
legacy
Wait, whoa,
as an
whoa, whoa.
MC still
Wait,
is
wait,
a
wait,
lot
wait,
of
wait,
people
wait,
wanna
wait,
do
wait.
that to my
With that
guy.
being
Hold on.
said,
Wait.
Hold on.
I resent
You're
you
saying-
guys for making me
wait,
have
wait,
this
wait.
conversation.
Hold
No,
on.
it's okay. I got you.
Are you saying Doggy Style
It's a better album.
than The Blueprint?
Yes.
Nigga.
Take care,
Yes.
deluxe.
It is, yes. It is a
Listen.
better.
Bro, Doggy Style is,
Is it
so
a?
fucking
Is it a
important.
more?
Stop.
Hold on.
Important, yes.
Hold on. Is it a more lyrical
Better.
album? No. Is it
Just
like,
album.
Is a better album?
Like sonically, you know what I'm saying?
If
The
you look-
music's
hey,
better is what he's saying.
Hey, pull up any list, Pitchfork, Rolling Stone, any metric.
Yeah, it's always in the
Doggy
top
Style
3
is
albums of all time, for sure.
Okay.
Okay, wait. So that's one Blueprint. Doggy Style or Blueprint?
I'm taking Doggy Style over Blueprint.
I yes.
Okay,
But not
okay, then
overtake
you-
care.
And then
Not
Ricky,
overtake care.
Ricky, Doggy Style or Blueprint?
I'm gonna go with Doggy Style.
I don't
for
think
sure.
Over
I don't think
Blueprint?
anyone has listened to those albums
Listen,
more
man.
than me.
And I love Uncle Snoop, but y'all niggas is wigging the fuck out right now.
Doggy
No.
Style is literally like a whole
No.
album of hits, pretty much.
Yes.
Like, number
Blueprint is
one
a
hit.
whole album of hits.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The only
there's
song I
probably
skipped
6
on that
them
was
bitches.
Ola Ovito.
Great song. Don't do that. I
That's
knew
the
you were
only,
gonna
that
do
was the only song I didn't love.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna
Never
say.
Change.
Why do they always do that to Ola Ovito?
Song Cry.
They don't even say
gonna
like,
run that back.
Take
They don't even
Over.
say all I need. They say Ola Obito.
They
Come
do,
on, bro.
yeah.
All I Need. Are y'all niggas? Are y'all trolling me right now?
No, look.
We're talking about Doggy Style.
Doggy
like,
Style over Blueprint.
unequivocally one of the top 3
Please put
albums
this.
of like hip hop.
Please put a
history,
poll
you
up.
know?
Please put a poll up.
We're in LA, bro. We're on the West Coast. I know the answer.
The people in the
Y'all
chat
niggas is
don't like
tripping.
either one of these albums. They don't even know what they are.
Yeah, they're all
Y'all
16.
are tripping.
Guys. I just got a question though, wait, really quickly. I don't want to derail this great debate you guys have going.
Oh, okay.
Where the outcome is clearly unknown by asking the chat.
Okay.
But we're talking out there really quickly. How's the fight training going for you?
Oh no,
Good.
yeah.
I work at Sweet Science Training. He knows. He be over there training. I got my guy Henry Tillman, a nigga that knocked out Mike Tyson amateurly. I'm on shit. So
You taking shit
I'm
seriously?
taking it seriously.
Just because Pooh can fight, that
but
doesn't mean that
question.
we believe anything you're saying.
No, I just kind of threw him in there.
How has the no substances, no vape, no alcohol, how's that
Terribly.
going in the training?
Well, you see what's in my right hand and you see what's in that red cup. I have addiction.
He's got tequila and a red Stanley Cup with his name
I
on
have
it.
been to rehab twice. This is the fight against sobriety is far worse than I'm fearing a
He's
fight.
got
with
demons.
Spoety. I'm fighting Spoety. I'm fighting
He's fighting
sobriety.
demons.
Y'all don't
This
know.
is a
I
real
pour some
training
Hennessy
idea.
in
The
there
demons are
now.
shaped like
Drinking tequila.
ho-hos.
That's the bigger fight. I know.
Honestly, you need
I
a
know.
couple.
Zesty Vapors.
Shout out to the Zesty
That's
Vapors,
the
man.
Zesty Vapors.
bro, smoking, drinking, and
It's like this. This is the hand sign. This is the hand sign. Zesty
Hey,
Vapors.
you
But you
guys-
know what I
no one
think
can
that you
make fun
guys
of
are
no one
under.
besides us.
What I think that all of
What do you
all
think?
of you are
We're
under.
all underestimating
You are
something.
all underestimating the power of crazy. I'm crazy.
No, facts.
I don't care if I go in that fight and he gonna hit me. I don't care.
He will
die
I've
in
thought
that.
I'm not
really
gonna lie,
dark
this is
thoughts
the
in
best-
life.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the best
You might
argument
die.
that Doughboy has made
No,
for
it's
himself.
not.
Crazy. I'm really fucking crazy.
No, it's not.
He said I got retard straight.
I don't give a fuck.
What's up?
I am not afraid of getting punched in the face.
Forrest Gump?
Yes, he does have retard
Nigga.
straight.
This is our Forrest Gump.
Doris Dump, nigga. New nickname alert.
Bubba.
Doris
Like
Dump.
Bubba.
Doris Dump.
Doris Dump. New nickname alert. Cause nigga, I'm crazy. I'm not scared.
Niggas is clearly
Like that's what loses. Here it is. That's what loses niggas the majority of fights is being scared.
Yes.
I'm not scared of nothing they
No
gonna
one
do to
said
me.
you were.
You're not gonna hurt me.
He could carry it for all you care.
Physically prepare better than the current.
No,
Yes,
that's true.
I do
But you
need
know
to
that-
chill
that's
with
the
this shit.
Bro,
Yes.
the immediate step after not being scared
That's
in
the
a
real
fight,
fucking
bro,
fight.
Is then it
It's
knowing
to
how to
try to
fight.
stop this shit.
Right, bro, like
No, Josh came up to me off camera the other day. He was like, "How drunk were you last night?" I was like, "What did I say?" I had to go back and scroll up. Like, what the
Nothing.
fuck
You're
was I
just
talking
telling
about?
us. No, you're telling us that faceless porn is a great idea at 2 a.m. You're drinking.
He's jacking off. He's horny.
I randomly threw that in the chat.
He was
I don't know why,
jerking it.
but that was something that was pitched to me.
stroking
Hitting the chat fresh
I
off of
just
Boone
met
is crazy.
somebody.
In the middle of hitting the chat fresh off of Boone.
Not even washing his hands. Still got dick on his hand. Typing to
His
us.
dick was still hard. He was still mid-stroke.
He had gummy worms still, half chubb, texting us.
He was Jackson off.
So I think that's a fair question. As someone who's
It's a
invested in
fair
your
question,
training.
but no. But what I am relying on is the fact is my mental instability.
No, I fuck with that.
I'm not afraid of this nigga.
Let's put up a poll.
Let's put up a poll, nigga.
Should Doughboy rely on his insanity
Mental instability,
Or deteriorating
physical training,
mental health.
Right.
Yes, we all know the answer to this.
I'm telling
Hey,
you, bro.
Doughboy.
No,
Hey,
Doughboy
hey.
needs to see.
What do I
give a
have to
fuck.
do to be added to your life insurance policy?
Whatever. Just buy me a steak dinner at Sizzler.
I got you.
Because
I'm a cheap date.
We gonna fuck up the salad
Lush,
bar.
and I'm putting out. So yeah.
You heard? He put his
better.
motherfuckers
It
to
up.
sleep.
even
I
better.
told you about the.
NyQuil.
Yeah.
They call him NyQuil.
Fake lean. I know.
Watch out for his left hand.
That's the threesome.
Watch out for his left
That's a threesome when you do it with both hands.
Add him to the 20v1, man. Let's go.
How
It's called
people,
cross-country
honestly,
skiing.
anyone that doesn't like Doughboy anymore is a fucking loser.
Oh, God.
Son of a bitches.
And if it's Adam, fuck Adam too. We riding with Doughboy.
Imagine if
Definitely on Doughboy's team
Gang
over
shit,
Adam.
man.
Hell
It's not
yeah.
even
We're
We
going
in
to pack
here.
Adam out.
It's not even close.
Let's read some donos. We ain't read none of them. Let's
I
read
don't think
some.
we're there yet.
Oh.
Nah, Doe's in charge. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
My bad, boss.
Listen, this is a Doe show.
Yeah. My bad, boss.
Gotta make it all about me.
Hey, tell them that they should send a super chat then.
Send a super chat right now. If you fucking with this shit, if you fucking with the energy, send that bread in. That mignon.
If you listen to Doe with your eyes closed, he sounds like Dijon.
Do I? Do I?
Hey, guys. No, there's definitely some overlay on the Venn diagram.
And I think we know where the overlay is.
Yes. The
zesty papers.
Except for, if we're being honest, I think that Dijon will beat the shit out of Doe.
I don't want no smoke, Dijon.
Don't do that.
I see
I'm
Dijon
sorry.
fight.
I love you, bro.
I see
You might be able to
Dijon
beat
fight.
me up, but Dijon will fuck you
no,
up.
don't.
I don't want no smoke.
Dijon
You're
got
taller than
hands.
him.
Dijon got
because
hands.
Way
Got
less.
hands.
He's gonna fucking
Pause.
sew up your.
Hold on, stop.
He's
Shut
also been in a
Bro.
fight in the past 30 years.
Facts.
Stop it.
Dijon got like the
First
Chun
of
Li
all,
hands.
moving
First of all,
Facts.
shout out. Hold on. Shout out Dijon. Hold on. Listen. Shout out. First off, shout out Dijon.
Yeah, of
Never said
course,
a
we know.
negative thing
We
about
know.
it.
No disrespect.
We know.
But no disrespect.
Beat your ass.
That's my boy, but
Slide that nigga, man.
we
Y'all
love him,
better
but
chill. I'm calling niggas like Spoety face out. Like, nigga, I ain't worried.
Hey, listen.
Respectfully, though.
No, you barely inching your way back, bro. Do not fuck with
No,
Dijon.
he's going to let him.
Don't
let
fuck with
him.
Dijon, bro. Turn
Listen.
that one down.
hey,
I'm
Josh.
not calling that
you know,
man out.
You have a lot in
Oh,
common
come on.
in a certain aspect.
But Dijon,
Which
nigga,
part?
I'll tell
Dijon,
you.
Dijon to take a dose of NyQuil.
Yeah.
That's the right hand.
I don't know what you mean, but I'm scared for sure. I'm scared for Dijon.
Shout out Dijon, man.
I don't know. Dijon got hands. I can't let you do that.
Ain't gonna want no problem when he sees his left hand. What
I
he'll
don't
do.
know. I don't know.
No, perfect comparison.
God, bro.
Yes,
That was amazing.
perfect comparison.
Shout out
Joe and
all the
Josh-
members.
Hey, I will explain.
no,
I'm not gonna say it now.
Joe and Josh are
Joe
both
and
gay.
Josh.
Joe and Josh are the same person, and I will explain it at a later date.
Oh, I want to hear that.
Yeah,
I know you. I bet you do.
We need a whole pod for that. We need a whole pod.
You
We
guys
are
don't
the
get
same
that.
person.
I'm
But
not
trust me, it's
delusional.
fucking groundbreaking. All right.
I want to hear it. You want to do it before the?
No,
Tell
I-
us.
I
Let's hit the
don't.
donos.
Okay, hit the donos.
You
Who
don't get
wants
that
to read
yet.
them?
You do.
All right. Q Dizzle 420 says, everybody on this panel sounds weak AF. This is how No Jumper's been. Y'all keep trying to turn it into a positive platform. No jumper been toxic. Hold on, you scrolled. I couldn't read the rest.
This
of it.
was obviously before I walked on because I got very toxic very quick.
You pull up and get in the alley with J Hood, bro.
Yeah,
since you Q Dizzle, since you always want to be a part of the show with your donating ass, they can pull up.
I think that was a valid point by Q Dizzle, for being honest.
Yeah, Ricky, stop trying to change No Jumper.
You guys were kind of being pussy.
I fuck with Q Dizzle though.
Q Dizzle 420 said Adam would lose his platform if everybody started holding hands and getting along. Go find somewhere else to work if you can't handle a friendly fade. Okay.
No, I don't want. I'm never gonna do a friendly fade over here ever.
Me neither.
We do reject. You already have a circle jerk.
Yeah, but still, like, not again.
Yeah, you just sit this
Square
one out,
Biz 23 says, shout out Moose calling out Adam's J-Cat ways. He knew what type of time J Hood was on. Still put him on a panel with two people that hate Wack and then look surprised when there's tension. J-Cat 22.
J-Cat 22.
Facts.
Ooh,
Fucking
J-Cat.
All right, somebody else want to read the next one? Well, I can keep reading them. What y'all want to do?
Read that shit.
Fuck it.
It's your show.
Smack Pack. Smack Pack said, if y'all don't think...
We don't care if you read at a third grade level, bro. Get your
Smack
shit off.
Pack said, if y'all don't think Wack set that shit up, you're crazy. Flacto Ball almost let it slip that it was a play. And Wack just magically called. No, Wack be watching the content.
No,
so
he was tuned in.
He was just tuned in. All right, Asia 87-87. Facts, Lush.
Yeah,
shout
no
out.
idea what he was talking
Facts,
about.
Lush. All right,
she is right.
Asia 87 again says, facts, Josh, you lying lard ass. Welcome, Hugh Jansu 80. All right, Skank Hunt 42867. Y'all looking at it wrong. Spoety got whooped on. The glass is okay, but Spoety was dazed and confused for like the first 20 minutes, and he didn't speak a word.
Okay, no,
I had to read that.
I feel like we didn't fully properly analyze like demeanors afterwards, and I really wanted to like.
We can do that. We can do that.
I think that the fans were able to read a lot of body language and make a lot of assumptions.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
And
So
Spoety,
you should go back and watch the episode.
I don't think Spoty's glasses got knocked off because he showed up one day looking for Doughboy to beat him up, and he already took his glasses off. So it seems like the first action as he's ready to get ready for a fade is taking the glasses off.
Yeah, everybody can't beat Veil and fight with glasses on. So you got to be able to.
Hey, you guys know what the theme of the event is on the 29th?
What?
Or not the 29th.
24th.
24th.
Shade.
These chicks don't even know the name of my band.
Oh yeah, I can't believe he hates that song. What a fake white boy. What the fuck?
I know, right? What a loser.
What a loser, J.
Capo Cap WZ FMF. Wack is an Asian of chaos. He got people squabbling and he not even there. W Wack on Pyru.
Pie emoji, kangaroo emoji.
There we go. All right, can you wait? Can you scroll down? Okay. Okay. Mike G7674. What about B Bray saying that J Hood and Wack had a play on Munchie and J Hood was supposed to slap Munchie, but Spoety jumped in and interrupted the play?
Okay, Mike G, this information came to light literally in like the past couple hours. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And whether or not that's accurate or not, this is what B Braze was saying. Now, we haven't previously put a lot of
Credence?
Correct. On B Braze's words to this degree. However, this is an interesting theory.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Very, very interesting narrative.
Interesting. Welcome, Asia.
I know Munchie's fucking hot right now over
Yeah.
that shit. He ain't fucking with
Somebody donated said Moose was hella cool, but we'll skip that one.
Shout out Asia Pratt. Shout out Asia Pratt. Asia Pratt just joined. And now we got
My fans are broke. It's all good.
JE31786. Losing a fight on the street is different than millions knowing that you got beat up. That's not going to be dropped. Okay. All right, Asia again. I am from Sacramento, CA, born and raised. You make Sacramento look bad. Fuck you, Asia.
Yeah,
How
you
about
said
that?
rise, Asia. You can't even fucking spell.
Yeah.
Shout
Why
out
don't
all
you
the
do a
members,
fucking
shout out
spell
all the
check?
members
You
for
fucking
Shout out all our
nerd.
Sac fans.
In Sacramento, the
Sacramento.
mental because you can't smoke. What?
Trapping in the rental. Kill you, make it look accidental. All right. SWFTEE
Swifty.
T2.
Swifty
Like
teacher.
popcorn
Swifty.
reading.
Oh,
You picked a
Swifty.
slow
Okay.
kid.
Pooh
Yeah,
doesn't
for
even.
sure.
Pooh doesn't even listen to the words he says. So how can y'all expect him to contribute anything valid to a combo? He's a waste of a mic. Get rid of him.
I think he needs to replace me.
He's definitely from Jersey, hating on Pooh, wants a spot.
Who was spinning narratives today?
All right, Dragonite Jerv. Welcome to the club.
Oh my God.
Motherfucker said,
Dragonite Jerv. Let's go.
The best. How can come on?
Is this
bro.
worse than not knowing who Dorilla is?
Yeah.
This is Dorilla, first of all.
All right, Dragonite Girl. Wow, Ricky, even Doughboy can take criticism and get better at potting. You literally have no excuse to still be stuck or still be bad at your job. Keep going up, though.
Well, I'll be honest, Ricky's improved significantly.
Yo, Doughboy was just hella laughing at that, though, Ricky. He wants to see you fall.
I don't.
Hey, Doughboy, when are you going to come to terms with being my... Never mind.
Motherfucker. Dragonite Crip said, let's do the math. If Doughboy's last fight was in 1996, that means 80% of No Jumper fans weren't even born yet. Doughboy, you're going to lose.
Last time the U.S. hosted the Olympics.
Start training,
I was 1 year old.
I graduated in 97.
You weren't born until like 04.
When were you born?
Like you're 04?
10 years.
You 04, 05, 06.
10 years.
I graduated in
later?
97. I'm an old fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
Holy
old.
fuck, dude.
I'm old as fuck.
Nah, you're doing your thing.
He was born in the greatest year of hip hop.
He's not how to fight during your life. Or Steven's life.
But your last fight was 1996.
No, it's not.
No, my last fight was technically in 1999. I got hit in the head with a Hennessy bottle because I was beating.
Which,
a nigga
by the
up.
way, was okay.
A nigga hit me with a Hennessy bottle.
Yeah. He
About
said that
stopping
he fights
vaping and
demons,
stuff.
so he's gonna be prepared.
Like the crazy
I'm
factor. is
fighting
gonna play
mental
into his factor.
instability.
Nobody has less self-control than you.
No, there are.
No, it's been 2 days and you're back on the vape and the lick.
I
Jesse
am, man.
Vapors.
I'm fighting my demons, so I gotta fight Spoety even harder.
Hannibal Lecter vibes.
Your demons are a product of your imagination. Spoety Face is a real deal foodie crip that, despite what ever may have happened last night, he's gonna whoop your ass.
Man.
And then I'm gonna whoop your ass. You'll show no punch throwing ass. Motherfucker didn't throw a punch trying to tell me anything about anything. Fuck you, Adam. Looking like full-blown AIDS.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You look like the last stage of AIDS.
Oh, God. He's about to die.
We're telling AIDS.
That being said,
AIDS.
Is it fair? Yo, is it fair? Is it fair to give Doughboy a round of applause for his episode?
Hey! I took your advice, Josh. I didn't make it all about me. I thank Josh.
Facts, bro.
Josh made me. All right. Asia 87 again. What about Doughboy? Ant, talk to that. Had grabbed black backpack out of a car and handed it to Ant. Shut up, Doughboy. Fuck you, Asia. I'm on your ass now.
Asia been hating.
Yeah, fuck
Ant
Asia.
ain't do nothing, man. Free Ant.
hey,
All right.
shout out all the donos. We support all the members.
We support all the members. I'm just joking.
You can
with
shit on
Asia.
Doughboy as much as you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
as long
just
as you
joking.
donate $5.
This is all in good fun. All right, Dreads 2616. Fuck what y'all talking about. Are y'all not going to mention how Ant Diss was in J Hood face? How Ant Diss was in J Hood's face?
I would totally acknowledge that question, and like I want to. It just wasn't phrased properly enough for me to like decipher what the fuck it means.
Yeah, I don't
Right,
know.
yeah. I was confused.
Work on your grammar, please.
Shout out to Georgia Mumani. Why y'all got that old lady lush in the middle? Because we love her.
Because they're both touching my boobs.
He can't sit up by himself
Yeah.
anymore, so we have to have somebody on each side.
Yeah, it's like
or else
this
tip
There's
over.
actually like little rods that they're prodding him up.
Yeah,
with.
exactly. It's like a little
You guys can't
puppet.
see it.
This is actually like Weekend at Bernie's right now. Usually, like,
OD'd 2 weeks ago. We just been propping him up.
Yeah, like
and sticking our hand up his ass and making him talk.
Yeah,
feeding him narratives. That's the only thing keeping him alive.
when those 5 days I didn't show up. Germ killed me, and they've been fingering my butthole ever since.
Georgia Munami says, shout out to Pooh. Hey, big jerseys, JC 201. Stand up.
Stand up.
Geeked
Jersey.
up says, problem. Doughboy never adds to a great combo. He just switches, says drawn out basic-ish, and kills the whole vibe of it.
That's old Doughboy.
Okay.
That's
You
old
don't know
Doughboy.
your father.
That was an hour ago.
Okay, Doughboy definitely adds to a great combo, and he does exactly what you said in the second half of that. But
Two things can be
yes,
true.
they're both true. Yeah.
All right, so I Get Computers Putin says, saying that somebody doesn't even write all of their songs, raps is better than Jay-Z is one of the worst takes one could give in hip-hop commentary.
I didn't want to bring that up because that's like
I have a
cliche
rebuttal
thing,
to
but
that.
that is
cliche
I have a
yeah,
rebuttal
for
to
sure.
that. I have a rebuttal to that. Music is such a collaborative art.
All right, next super chat. Next super
Oh my God! I know you're gonna say some groundbreaking shit.
Y'all didn't even let me finish.
You're right.
Son of a bitches.
No, we didn't. You're right. We didn't. Next super chat.
All right.
Yeah.
Georgia Munami
Abercrombie
also
and Fitch
said it's a general disconnect because Jay-Z has not made music in a long time. Correct. Drake might make better songs. Right. Jay-Z lyrically rap skills way better.
Absolutely.
Right.
And it was
that was a great point. That's a great
generational, not general, but yes.
Generational. You know what I meant. All right. So it's high key. Hove gave Drake bars. Jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Go get your publishing from them crackers. Wrong charts. Hove cleared 4 years of BS in less than 4 minutes.
And
it was meh.
No, it was not meh.
It was meh.
It was not meh.
Yeah, because
and
he
he got at
with Drake ears.
He did not even like the fact that people are like mislabeling this as a Drake diss when he got at
a bunch of
Lush,
the world. Tony Busby, Dame Dash, they're the main recipients
like
of Hot Topics.
Nicki Minaj,
The recipient of Hot Topics.
Yes. Lush, hold on.
You know where he fumbled though? Is that Drake did bring up the accusations. He said, so y'all was really going to the island. Niggas got a fact check. And he already said in the beginning of that verse, if you put them accusations on me, I'm gonna scorch earth about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So per what he said, he should have been rapping way harder and greasier.
Yeah, he said he was a pedo pretty much.
Well, to be fair, that's also that's also directed towards Busby.
It is.
That's like the main thing because these are false allegations.
And they put crazy ass allegations on Jay-Z for sure.
But
the
it's
Busby
not
lawsuit.
essentially saying the same thing. And even Munchie brought it up, saying that will probably be one of Drake's biggest angles if he were to get at Jay.
Well, I mean, like,
but you don't want to give it validity either. I feel
at
like,
this point,
shit.
it's essentially like the Spider-Man meme, if we really want to be fair, because like the main angle that was used against Drake was what?
Same shit.
So,
Right.
And Jay-Z won in court.
I want to ask you this, Lush,
and they're both unfounded.
He's still fighting.
Lush, I want to ask Lush this, and then we can move on and read some more donuts.
Yes, Daddy.
But as a nigga that is a battle rap expert and very well versed in battle rap diss verses.
Yeah.
Rate it 1 to 10 that whole verse dissing Drake.
From
What
a
do you give it 1 to 10
perspective.
from a battle rap
What would
perspective?
Arsenal say about
And be
this?
honest. 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Damn, that's
Wow.
pretty good.
But like with like Dave Portnoy. But
Okay.
like zero flop, the undercarriage. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Is
It's
Jay-Z
like
gay for always previewing the disses before he drops the record?
No, that's his thing.
I know, but is that, do you get credit taken away? Like, oh, you don't believe in it enough to just jump out the window. You got to give him the hard bars and tease it and then drop the record.
That's funny that Adam even equated it like that, and that's the first time I ever even made
I've
that
never heard
connect.
of that either. Yeah, because
I
that
thought
is a good
was
little
That was an
feeler.
interesting way to phrase it. I thought it was more like ooh, we gonna get your pussy wet before we make you
Yeah, it's like
come.
promo
You feel
more
me?
than like being
I said that
spooked.
on Monday, by the way.
Okay,
I'm just saying.
that's fair.
There you
That's a
go.
fair rebuttal.
Yeah, I be biting Ricky. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
no, but like that's literally like, yeah, you gotta.
Like, I'm coming,
You
the
gotta,
storm's
you
coming
gotta play
type
with
thing.
my balls before I. You
Nah,
feel
but
me?
with Jay, it's
Blast
like
off
Before you get the
part of his
NyQuil.
artistry.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas is
Before you get the
disgusting,
NyQuil.
Before you get the NyQuil, you got to tickle my balls.
Yeah, you gotta.
Do you guys are you guys at all?
I've been rubbing elbows for
Are you
too
guys-
long, bro.
Are you guys
Y'all
at
been
all?
rubbing elbows, talking zesty.
You don't-
for
you
way
have no
too
clue.
long,
This-
Are you guys?
All right, let's run these down though. Let's run these
Let's
down.
run these down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep on spinning there.
All right, Asia.
Gay
Once
sex.
again, Jay-Z haven't been shit since Jesus walked on earth. Well, I don't know about that.
All right.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right, what's the next one? Okay. Where we at? Okay.
No. Down. The next.
Down. Okay, Explosive 7945. GKMC versus
City.
Doggy Style. GKMC is actually graceful, definitely the
Aging.
generation's Illmatic.
Well, I didn't
Aging
say
graceful.
Good Kid, Mad City versus Doggy Style.
Yeah,
I
we
said
did.
We
DMX
did.
versus
No,
Doggy
you
Style.
could do that, and they're both great
Well,
albums.
no,
but I
no.
think Doggy Style going over it. for
To be
sure.
honest, Good Kid, Mad City is gonna give Doggy Style way more work than GNX is, but
For sure, absolutely.
And I will agree. I think Bro made a good point. That is definitely this generation's closest album to Illmatic.
I will give it that.
Yeah, that is a great point.
That is
I
a-
agree with that.
Can you read this
comparison.
next one? It's in yellow.
Explosive 7945. Adam's first Norte hire has been a big flop, in my opinion. Moose moving like a timid little Levi.
Damn.
What's a Levi?
Stop acting like a Levi.
What's a Levi?
Don't be a Levi.
What does that mean?
A fucking ranker. Fool.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that about my friend.
I know that fool throws up 14 on the regular, man. Catch me outside, that fool. I'll show you how tough I am.
All right.
Hey, you guys, you have no idea the mean things he says about Sereno.
Official Mr. Bokaman. J Hood just put himself in the Wack category. I now dislike him. He is pathetic. Fighting Wack's battle, he probably shares his underwear.
He did turn a lot of people off yesterday.
All right. Hot Boy Tay 3916. Doughboy, yes. Please understand the difference of people laughing with you than at you.
Okay, so
I don't care as long as they're laughing.
We're not laughing at him today.
Yeah.
We're
laughing with Doe.
We're laughing with him. We have laughed
bag.
at him right now.
It was a mixed bag.
Today is not laughing. I mean,
if Kyle came in here, we're packing him out.
It was not all just laughing at you.
It's like 15% laughing at him.
That's a step in the right direction.
All right. If Kyle come in here try to do that shit, we packing him out.
Packing him out.
Today,
y'all laughed at me
like
as much as y'all laughed at him, bro, and any of us, bro.
Swifty T2 said Jay-Z did a live poem and it set the world on fire. Drake needed a name over the top rollout, and 3 albums and still had less impact than Jay-Z's Sonnet.
Sonnet is crazy.
It's not less
Respectfully
impact,
disagree.
but that's funny. Yeah, for sure. Hey, let's fire. I don't know. What do you guys even like? You feel me?
Somebody said Doughboy is 1 for 30. Yes, I hit one.
Hell yeah.
That's better than 0 for 30. True.
Hell yeah. 1% better every day.
1%.
That's it.
Hey, with that being said, that's another
If
installment.
you're always
of the No
like
Jumper
this,
News.
I am.
we're fine now. Bro.
We good, brother.
Yeah, just be crazy, though.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Honestly,
kiss.
I'm like,
hit him with that NyQuil, though.
Hit him with that NyQuil.
Sleep, nigga.
I'm considering paying.
sweet.
I'm considering
Yo,
paying Spoety Face to go
Oh
easy.
shit, we
on
got
him.
another one.
All right, Michael Castaneda 9827. B Braves explodes the play already. Jay Hood shouldn't be let back on the show. Wow. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. But like Ricky said, this has been another installment of the news. I'm Doughboy.
I'm Moose Man. You know what it is.
That's
Double R,
Ricky,
we
man.
up out of this thing.
Bye.
Podcaster, baby. You already
Jersey.
know.